starts every time. So
Oh,
I'm
sorry, I
always
couldn't
that it
hear it.
goes, bro. Yo, how you guys doing, bro? Yo, you're listening to Six Stack, Keep It a Stack, episode 6. This is Kahamsha. Y'all know me as Ed. I'm with Tatted the Panther, Anthony, and TorpeedoShlong, Eric. What's up with you guys, bro? How you guys doing?
Or what up?
Doing good, bro. Doing good.
Yo, it's just the three of us. Just the three of us
Amen
today.
to that.
Little smaller circle compared to last episode. We had six of us. Now today we got three. Little. I actually kind of like it this way. You know, this boy Anthony playing 2K in the background. I know y'all heard that.
Oh, y'all heard the oh dang. God,
You
going
heard the
on?
buzzer.
I heard the buzzer, bro. I heard the buzzer.
That was
Nah, that's all
loud,
good,
bro.
bro. All right, yo. So I kind of want to get right into it, bro. I mean, there's not much we could really open up with. I mean, we just saw each other 2 days ago, but I will say, there it goes again with the buzzer.
Okay, maybe
Seen each other 2 days ago? What?
it's my player mode,
All
bro.
right, all right. We,
Oh, oh.
we we were in contact 2 days ago. I need to say Anthony. I need to say, I know I couldn't see you 2 days ago. I probably could have seen Anthony 2 days ago, but we don't really see each other that much like we should have. But
Bro.
so last time we were here, we discussed about towards the end of the episode, we discussed about this Nick Cannon diss track to
Right.
Eminem labeled. What was the name of it again? It was
Yeah.
The Invitation. The Invitation.
Yeah,
Yo,
there we go.
I was about to say, that's how irrelevant that shit
To what,
was.
yo, I had to think for a second too.
I know
Yo,
it's
that's
bad,
crazy.
bro.
That's how irrelevant the joke was. I couldn't even think of. I couldn't even. I had to actually think for the title. And then Tuesday he dropped a follow up. He tried to pull a Drake on Meek Mill move with a back to back diss track, and it was called "Pray for Him." I heard it the moment it came out, for more like an hour after it came out. I believe. Ant, when did you hear it? Yesterday.
Yeah, I heard it yesterday. When I
Oh
was on the
shit.
toilet, but
Ah,
Yo.
and bro, it was, man, it was garbage, bro. Like Nick Cannon just needs to stop, bro. He just needs to stop. Like the more he raps, the more he's making himself look bad, bro. And
No,
especially like,
honestly, man.
how can you win a battle? Eminem's winning this battle just by not like putting out anything,
You
not
know what's
responding.
crazy about that, bro?
It's
I've
weird.
seen tweets saying the exact same thing, and I'm just like, bro, people are really juicing this
yo,
whole.
I seen.
Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
seen. Sorry, go ahead, go ahead. Sorry.
Like people are just really juicing the fact that Eminem hasn't done anything and he already won the battle. Like,
Yeah, I seen a lot of like Eminem fan pages, like even like saying, "Don't even bother replying to this shit." Like,
no,
we really don't even want a track for this. They're like, this
Bro.
is all embarrassing.
He's pathetic, bro.
They're like, just save your time. It's okay. We know what you're gonna do to him. I was like, oh god.
like, could you
Like
goodness. Go ahead.
I hated it, bro. I just hated it, man. Like why Nick Cannon, he's just garbage.
I mean, it's not even. This dude is not.
Straight garbage.
And honestly, bro, I tried giving it a good listen. You know,
I
this
did
one
too.
did
I tried.
sound. It sounded better than the first one.
Yeah,
Um,
it would from shit to a booger, bro.
yeah. But honestly, bro, I still wasn't even. I was just like, nah. Even with the additional, like, because the beat sounded better in my opinion. But even still, I was just like, yo, this is not even all that good. Like, and
Nah,
then
yeah, the beat
apparently,
sucked.
Fat Joe, called out Nick Cannon. I believe it was yesterday night or this morning. I don't forget. It was either yesterday or what's the day? Thursday. Either yesterday,
Yeah.
yeah. It had to be yesterday because it was Tuesday night when he dropped that diss track. Um, Nick Cannon got called out by Fat Joe, and Fat Joe was like, because in the diss, Nick Cannon says, and I'm paraphrasing here. He says something like,
Me and Fat Joe set you up.
I
Type
hit up,
jump.
yeah, that joint. He said, Fat Joe set you up. I got fat, and I knew you were going to say this. So he was pretty much like, this is a master plan. I knew you were going to try to throw a shot at me and Mariah Carey. It's on. This is my. I'm like, bro. And then Fat Joe was like, why are you lying? Like, yo,
Oh,
Hilarious.
yo, Fat Joe.
Hilarious.
Fat Joe called him out, bro. He was like, why are you lying? And I'm just like, bro, this is hilarious because Nick Cannon literally looks like, and it's even funnier to me because I know I don't know if you guys watch Vlad TV.
Yeah,
I watch
sometimes.
Vlad
First of all,
TV.
I hate Vlad. First of all, I cannot
Yeah, I
stand
did
Vlad.
too.
I can't. He is an ass kisser. He's a dick rider. I don't like him.
And
But
he's the feds.
that too.
Yeah, yup. I was gonna say he's the fucking
Yeah.
feds.
But I remember him having an interview with Nick Cannon. I think under a year ago. You know, Nick Cannon. You know, people get flip floppity, bro. Nick Cannon's over here like, oh yeah, Eminem's one of my top 5. You know, Eminem's like he's a legend. He's a goat. And now you go turn around and start dissing him and whatnot. Man, shut up, man. Like,
All right, let me. Yo, cham. I the only thing I gotta say is that I feel like I was right, and just like you said, he was saying this and that, sucking M's dick in that interview. And then the Conceited dropped the bar saying something season 16. This is an invite to Wildin' Out or something like that.
yeah.
This is the invitation to Wildin' Out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
This is what I was telling Al. Like I told Ed, I was like the initial thing. I was like it's either because Nick Cannon's dropping that documentary
Mm-hmm.
that Nipsey Hussle's working on, or
Oh,
the
yeah,
new
yeah,
season
yeah,
of
yeah.
Wild Out coming on. He wants Eminem to come on it after all these years of the beef because it'll be a big thing. But we all know that Eminem doesn't even leave the house to buy milk. You know?
No, seriously.
So,
Seriously.
so I don't think
Nothing
he
but
would have
Uber
ever
Eats.
gone on Wild now. But yeah, I mean maybe because he is a jokester after all. You know? And it is water under the bridge if they would have squashed it. So maybe I could see him maybe doing it, but nah. The odds of it are really low.
Do y'all think Eminem should just stop like rapping? Period.
As if the fan in me
That's a hard
says,
one.
the fan in me says no, like hell no. But honestly, I don't know.
Do you feel the same way about Lil Wayne and Jay-Z? Because to me, they're kind of like all.
Lil Wayne, I feel like Lil Wayne is first of all, you got to think his last project, which was the Carter Five. You could tell that was music from like mid 2000s. That just been
I was gonna say
it's
that
been
sounded
held
rushed,
back.
right?
I
It
don't.
sounded aged.
It sound aged, and then certain tracks on there, you could tell were just added onto it to kind of padded it out. Like the one of X, the
Yeah.
one with Kendrick. Did he have one with Snoop? He had one with Snoop, right?
You're right.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
gonna lie. I didn't really like the Carter Five that much.
The Carter,
Uh,
I liked a good piece of it. I didn't like all of it. I mean, going into Carter Five, I knew it wasn't gonna be like album of the year or anything ridiculous because it was an album that he's been trying to push out for the longest time. You know what I'm saying?
Because that supposed to have been out like in 2012.
Yeah. So you could tell the music
That's why I
was
thought it was gonna be so hard, bro. I was like, yo, this is gonna be the greatest album. He's such a wordsmith, so I was like, this is about to be so hard.
Well,
and
if
see
it
and
came
that's
out-
what. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, if it would have, okay, I would have liked it more if it came out like back in 2012, just how the landscape was in music. Then it probably would have been like super fire.
Yeah, because then it would have been competing with my albums came out 2012. Good Kid, Mad City.
Like, yeah. Well, Drake's
that-
Take
was
Care.
I thought it was 2011.
Yeah, 2000. I think
Was it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think
I'm not too familiar with what was out there at that time.
that might have been 2011. I know Watch the Throne came out 2011.
But the thing about Wayne, like I know Wayne. I want to hear what new Wayne would sound like, what 2019 Wayne would sound like. Then I can formulate an opinion. I feel like he's been, I don't know, because he hasn't really done a lot of the only feature I can think about off the top of my head that he did was No Problems with Chance, and I'm the One with DJ Khaled.
Oh, dang, that was a while back. That was when I was in high school.
That was like no, it was not, bro. You're joke,
I'm
bro.
talking about,
You know,
I'm
with Quavo and Justin Bieber and Chance.
Okay, never.
Yeah, that joint.
I was
Yeah.
thinking of DJ Khaled joint. Okay.
But I don't know. Wayne, I feel like Wayne has stopped rapping already. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, I feel like Jay-Z could keep rapping if he wanted to. 444 was a great album. I don't know why I don't know why people look at it as a retirement album. I don't know. But M is something else. I don't know. I clearly he can still rap.
Come on, why'd you jump?
This dude. Clearly Eminem can still rap, but the question is, should he? And I honestly don't know. I feel like M should just stop making projects and just do features. That's what I feel like M should do.
I feel the same. You know what? Yeah, I feel the same way.
Because his
I'll be
features
cool without-
his features be hard, man. Like, and I don't even keep up with his features like that. But his features be hard, depending on who he's featuring on with. If it's not like he's featuring Pink or something. But
Well, what do you think about Dr. Dre working on Kanye's Jesus is King 2?
Dr. Dre working on that? Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to come out on Christmas
Day.
Day.
I'm really excited for that because if it goes good, we're about to get a real Jesus album, bro. We're about to have God fucking turning up instead of praying. You know what I'm talking about? But I have God drinking all the wine to that album,
bro. And
that Dr. Dre beat.
We can still hear your TV, right?
Okay, wait. Do you still hear the horn?
We hear the horn, bro. Like every 15 seconds or something like that. I don't know.
My player mode, I swear.
Yo, why don't you put the audio through your headset?
How much you following, bro?
I did.
The audio's coming out your headset? That's crazy.
I know, like seriously, I did, man.
Damn. But if we get, you said it's coming out on Christmas?
Yeah, supposedly.
I don't know how. Yeah, that sounds. When did the production start? Do you know? Because that sounds rushed.
It's whenever Kanye announced it on Twitter. Well, it was like, that was like a couple of weeks ago. I saw the picture of him and Dr. Dre in the studio.
Yeah, and then I thought it was 2 days after Jesus King, or a week after the day ended up uploading the picture.
Oh no, I have a thing against rushed albums, bro. I really don't like rushed albums. Cause I don't care how good an artist can write a song or put music together, bro.
I have a theory that it's not gonna be rushed. I have a theory that he only put this gospel album out because it's some bullshit. Because he saw that Snoop Dogg went #1 platinum for weeks with his Christian album. He's like, oh shit, there's something to this. Let me tap into the Christian money, and then he saved all his really good verses for the second Jesus coming.
Okay.
Thing. So I think he has the verses in the tuck, and then he's just waiting for Dr. Dre to come up with the fire beats.
No word.
So the lyrics might not be rushed, but maybe the quality, maybe the engineering of the music might be a little bit rushed. But
right.
It's like
bars are hard enough. Maybe we could get past it.
Hopefully, bro.
Hopefully that album is good because I was really God damn it, this horn. I was really disappointed with his last album.
Oh, Jesus King.
And can we bring up the fact that one of his songs was just Cardi B, Bodak Yellow?
I know exactly which one you're talking
about. Wait, on Jesus King?
Yeah, it was Bodak Yellow, bro.
Whoa, which song were you talking about?
All right, keep the conversation going. I'm gonna look for it while you guys do this.
But speaking of Rush albums, I know the one Rush album I can think of off the top of my head that I did not like was Culture 2 by the Migos.
Dang. Well, yeah.
That album was rushed.
Bruh, it was. For one thing, it took me a couple of days to get through the album because it was 24 songs. And the songs were long too.
That joint was long. It took me a couple of weeks. I say weeks. It took me a couple of days to get over that joint, bro. That joint was too long.
To be honest, I think Migos are kind of I wouldn't say they're kind of played out a little bit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, when did that album come out? It came out early 2018.
Where's my phone at? 20.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, Meet Your Mike. This song is called Everything. Sorry, it's going through Everything We Need. Oh, John's on.
Whoa, no! Everything We Need, dude. That joint does not sound like Bodak. Bro, I bump that song all the time. I bump that song all the time, bro.
Wait till Kanye goes in. That's Bodak Yellow, bro. Listen to the flow.
Is that the one with Ty Dolla $ign?
Yep. That's Bodak Yellow.
Ty Dolla $ign and Jeremiah.
Are you talking about his flow? Are you talking about his flow or the beat? The art.
The whole flow was stole from
Bodak
Yellow.
Play it.
The original song that I don't know any of the Cardi B songs, but the original she stole that from was from Kodak Yellow.
From Kodak Black. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm here.
Right, so while you listening to, remember Kodak and his tell the doctor, I'm a healthy kid. I smoke broccoli. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, go ahead, play it.
I'm not gonna play it if we're on YouTube, bro. We're gonna get taken down. I
Oh, you're
can't play
right.
someone else's. Yeah,
All right, you're right.
that's
You're
what I
right.
said.
You're right.
You
You're right.
play it while you mute
Yeah,
your mic,
I'll
and I'll
play.
talk at the end.
I can't mute the mic. I can't.
Oh,
It's
all
a
right. Just
studio.
walk away then. Walk away.
Nah, yeah,
Walk
yeah.
away.
All right, bet. I'll be right back. Let me go listen to this real quick.
All right, John just joined. Yo, John. John, we're in the middle of the pod, so just if you haven't done your homework on it, we're reviewing Eminem's Nick Cannon's second diss track. Go listen to it. Come back, give your opinion. Me and Anthony are gonna continue talking about it. Anthony,
Yeah.
anything else you have to say about it, bro? Because I think it's for clout. Like I said, it's for Nick Cannon's documentary and for Wild 'N Out. Because the new season's coming out right before Christmas. It all makes sense to me, especially with
basically,
Conceited dropping that bar. You know.
basically it's just for marketing. That's all. That's all it is. But I mean, I do give him credit though. I mean, it's a good way to get more people engaged into his show. Because if Eminem comes out, if for some reason if Eminem decides to pop up on his show, then that's like, yo, that's gonna do wonders for him.
That's for both.
For both,
Because
yeah.
like it'll be a big thing for M too. Because it'll be like it's a known beef and it's a pointless beef. Because none of
Right.
them were with her. She stole both of their money. You know what I
All
mean?
right,
Like,
I'm back.
okay.
It's,
do you think?
It's a similar flow.
That's Bodak Yellow.
I play both songs. This is similar. It's very similar. I wouldn't say it's exactly the same, but it's very similar.
I tried getting into that song, and once I heard it, I just couldn't get my mind off Bodak Yellow. I was like,
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that Yellow, bro. Because the thing, the beats, like the flow, are very similar, but the two beats of the song are so different. For me, I couldn't.
But the flow of the rapping is exactly that. The beat is
I couldn't honestly, bro. I messed more with the beat than the flow. I feel like if they were to put it on the same beat, I'd probably catch it much easier. But I had to like really listen to actually catch it. I was like, it's very similar. Y'all were saying something about the beef?
Yeah, no, I was just doubling back saying I think it's
Oh,
just so
okay.
he could be on Wild 'N Out, which would be big
Yeah.
for both of them because it would be like an iconic moment.
Actually,
It's just like
honestly, it would just be
it would be
it would just be big for Nick Cannon, bro. I don't think it would do anything for Eminem. It wouldn't do anything for him. Let's be honest. It wouldn't do
well,
anything.
yeah, you're right.
It would do absolutely nothing. Oh, so he shows up on Wild 'N Out. All right, what's next? Like, that's just, like that's gonna do
Yeah,
nothing
you're
for
not
him.
wrong.
Like, if for Nick, it's gonna be off the snap. Nick got Eminem to walk out the house and be on a TV show. Like, that's gonna be the biggest thing, you know. Bro, speaking of which, we all, you guys
Before I
already
get that
know.
bag, though.
You already know how everybody at the Breakfast Club are anti Eminem, right? Like they won't deny, they won't admit to it, but they don't like Eminem. So apparently,
Why do you think that though?
because they're owned by because their boss is what's his face, Diddy. I mean, come on now. But anyway,
I mean, I don't.
but
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna get to that though in a second though. So somebody asked Charlemagne the God about the diss, and this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard anybody say. So he was like, oh yeah, Nick Cannon already won this battle, and I was like, all right, that's just Charlemagne being anti Eminem, as he always is. And then he says the reason he won the battle is because Eminem got Nick Cannon to do what nobody wants Nick Cannon to do, and that's rap. And I was like, what kind of logic is that? I was like,
Well,
because
I see what he's saying is because Eminem, his whole thing was he came from battle rap, so that's where he should be. That's why it's not really a rap song; it's more of a cipher. Because that's like I see. That's why I kind of like what they're doing too, because they're literally calling out Eminem to come back to his roots and battle, like legit battle. Like that's like a cipher.
I mean, of course.
Now,
But go ahead.
I was gonna say it would be dope if he came out with a cipher of his own with like and like smoked Conceited, him and Holla and Clips. But I wouldn't want it to be like Joyner and all them. I would have wanted 100% to be Slaughterhouse. I would want it to be him, Royce, Crooked Eye, and maybe what's the other one called?
Yellow Wolf?
No, maybe not Yo Wolf, but Ortiz. I think his name is Ortiz.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd obviously throw Joe Budden in there because he's hard as shit, but they're
Yeah,
not cool.
Joe Budden's not gonna.
He's not gonna do
Joe
anything.
Budden's not gonna. If anything, Joe Budden probably wants Eminem to lose this too. I don't know, man. Honestly, the way I look at this beef right now, it's not going anywhere. It hasn't gone anywhere. People have said Eminem's already won. I say that as a meme. Yeah, Eminem's already won. But like, honestly, bro, all I see is Nick Cannon talking to a brick wall because he's not Eminem responded with tweets. Come on now, Eminem doesn't respond with tweets.
He never tweets.
He never responds with tweets. Like even when MGK came at him, bro, Eminem didn't say anything. He didn't say anything until he dropped Killshot.
Yeah, because MGK's, I guess he's considered more a rapper than Nick Cannon. He knows Nick Cannon's doing it for the clout. That's why he just knows.
I mean, so was MGK though. He was doing it for clout too. But not as hard as Nick Cannon though. Now that I think about it, Nick Cannon is like milking the hell out of it. He really wants Eminem out. Like I'm just like that's not happening.
Oh come on, 96 overall. What the hell?
It's too Anthony, bro.
God, you idiot. Okay,
Yo,
right.
John, how you doing, bro?
Oh, I'm good.
Oh snap, John's up in here. What's up, man?
I was just letting y'all do your thing.
Nah,
I did
bro.
have a statement though.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
Does anyone just think, I don't know, Eminem, at the end of the day, he might just be like, yo, I'm too old for all this beef shit. Like, I'm a grown-ass man. Like, I'm not doing all this beefing for the clout shit. Like, I made my money. I got kids to take care of. I'm just trying to relax. I don't want to be in all this shit anymore.
Honestly, bro, that is always his mind. That's always been his mindset. I mean, he gets dissed at like a lot. I mean, there's a lot, especially from Detroit. There's a whole lot of underground rappers from Detroit that be calling out M. He doesn't respond to any of them because he doesn't got time for that. Which is why people
Exactly, like when you're the guy in Detroit, everyone's gonna come for you.
I mean,
It's
of
like,
course.
Why do I have to? Why in my relaxing years of my life, after I've done all the work to make a prominent career, why do I have to get out of my chair, so to speak, to help all these newbies get their careers up when they don't want to work half as hard as I did?
But I'm trying to tell you, bro, that's exactly what he'd be thinking. And which is why people were shocked he even responded to MGK. The only reason he responded to MGK was because of one reason. Because MGK has been a thorn in his side since 2012. Like, he's been the whole thing. Yeah, you guys know the story. MGK, mentioned, said that Haley's hot, even though Haley was 16 at the time. And then, Eminem's staff tried to prevent it from reaching Eminem by calling MGK's manager, and then MGK thought it was Eminem who ordered all that, but Eminem didn't even know about it because Eminem he's delusional. He doesn't know what goes on outside of his house. And then eventually MGK, no, bro, Eminem said it himself. He was at the interview with Sway. He was like, I didn't even realize it's just happened until like a year later. And then but the reason Eminem learned about it was because MGK was using Haley's name as a press run. He was like, yeah, I said this about, and he was pretty much going, running around. He even went on whatchamacallit, I forget what radio it was. He did a freestyle on the radio where he was like, I'm the greatest rapper alive since my favorite rapper Bambi from Shade 45. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, he went on for years talking about Eminem this, Eminem that, Eminem this, Eminem that, and then that's why Eminem finally snapped because Eminem had enough of it. It was like, all right, you've been using my daughter as a segue to get to me, blah 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 blah. That's why he dissed him on Not Alike, and then 2 days later, MGK dropped Rap Devil, and then Eminem was all right. That's it. Now I got to finish you off, and that's why that was the whole story behind Killshot. I mean, Eminem doesn't really think about who to diss. I mean, honestly, Kamikaze was the only time I can think where Eminem thought about taking out multiple people at once. Because if you listen to The Ringer, he takes out probably like 6 people in the first 30 seconds. But I agree with you, John. Like he doesn't really. I mean, I don't know. That's why I don't want him to respond to Nick Cannon.
I do. It's always a great time when he replies to someone.
Don't get me wrong. I want to hear the fan in me wants him to reply. But at the same time, just like, nah, bro, there's no need to, because all this does is just adds to Nick Cannon's clout, because it's gonna be a repeat of MGK, but I feel like Nick Cannon could do something better with that. You know what I mean? Because let's be real, MGK for like a good 2 days was the most popular rapper on the planet.
Yeah, he was trending
He
on
was
Twitter.
trending everywhere, bro. And what did he do with it, bro? He dropped that whack EP. Who heard that EP, by the way? Who listened to it?
What's it called?
It was Binge, the one with
Toilet
his.
paper on the mic or something? What's it called?
Nah, it was called Binge. The one with it was the cover art had his tongue sticking out and whatever. And it was Binge written on his tongue. That, bro, I took, bro, I went ahead and listened to it because I was like, yo, MGK can rap for real. I heard that joint and I was like, nah, never mind. I'm not. You dropped the ball because Rap
Now,
Devil,
What's
now
crazy?
his album was solid. It's called Hotel something.
Hotel
but
Diablo.
yeah, now that
Yeah.
was actually pretty.
I didn't
Yeah,
listen.
his freestyles aren't that bad either. He has one on Funk Flex from way back in the day.
Oh, I
Way
know which
back in the
one you're
day.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one where he's like, drop a bomb on him, Sway. Rah, he's just going like, yeah, that's a good freestyle.
I mean, he could definitely rap. Don't get me wrong.
he's just
He just failed when Eminem gave him all that clout. He just did not capitalize on it. Like, I mean, sorry. He did. He tried to capitalize on it, and he did nothing with it. I feel like if Eminem were to respond to Nick Cannon would take that and flip the mess out of it and actually get bigger off of it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Because Nick Cannon's a businessman.
yeah,
He knows what
he's
he's a
talking about
businessman.
businessman.
Yeah, he's a
Exactly.
businessman. He knows what to do with it. MGK completely failed, and which is why, I mean, let's think. No one cares about MGK right now. I mean, shoot. I mean, I felt bad for the guy. Don't get me wrong. Because for a good second, I liked him. I was like, damn, bro, you actually came at Eminem. Good for you. Like, people had your back. Okay. And then he dropped Binge, and I was like, damn, bro, you just ruined it.
No, okay. Wait, are y'all kind of familiar with Nipsey's hustle music?
To be real, I'm
I
not.
am, yeah.
Not really.
I am. A little bit, yeah.
Okay, a little bit. All right. So what did y'all think about like his passing when he got murdered in front of his store? Like, what did y'all? Okay, how can I put this? All right. So how do you feel about when a rapper makes it from his area and he goes back to his area, ends up getting killed? Do y'all feel like rappers should still help out their community or just stay away, even if there's going to be a negative effect?
Honestly, I'm going to tell you. Sorry. I don't know if Eric got anything to say first.
Well, I would disagree with that because there's a lot of people that go back and help their communities. In that situation, it's his own boy that did it, that rolls with him, who's been with him for years. So that whole thing is really messy. It's not like it was someone that random from his hood that was like, yo, you didn't never put me on, I'm gonna kill you, whatever. It was his own boy that they got in an argument and it led to that. Suppose that's what the story is. So I don't know. I always think it's good to help out because when people don't help out, man, it just sucks.
Right. I think my statement or my standpoint on that, if you ever make it big, I think it's better to protect yourself and don't physically go back. You could send money, you know what I'm saying? If you got family out there, you can send the money out there, but don't physically go back out there because it's gonna screw you over. Like, look at Allen Iverson. Dude made it to the NBA Finals, didn't win the NBA Finals, became one of the biggest point guards in the early 2000s, playing for the 76ers, retires, he goes back to his hometown, I forget where it was, and goes broke within 2 years. Or was it 3 years? He got broke quick. Now he's not really anybody important. He's not even an analyst in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Same goes for Sean Taylor. I don't want to bring this up, because Sean Taylor's one of my favorite football players of all time. He gets injured playing for the Redskins. Instead of staying with the team, he goes back to Miami and dies within that week, getting shot by people. He goes back to his actual home. You know what I'm saying? It's good to help out where you came from, but you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you go back out there and everyone knows you. You know what I'm saying? They know where you live. They know where you used to go. Like, everyone's going to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And to go out there, you're putting yourself at risk.
Wait, you talking about X?
I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about this artist now. I'm talking about if you make it big.
Oh, I thought you said I heard Miami. That's why.
Oh, I was talking about Sean Taylor when I said that. Because Sean Taylor's Sean Taylor's from Miami, and he went back to Miami after he got injured. And he got shot was it Friday? I believe he got injured on a Sunday. I believe he got shot on a Thursday, and then he died the next morning, like Thursday night, something like that. But the point is, he went back to Miami and got killed by people who knew him. Not necessarily family, but like people who knew him. They knew he had money. They knew that Sean Taylor's in town. We could capitalize on it. But it's always, I never think it's a good idea to go back to where you came from if you ever make it big. You can always, like I said, you can always send money out there and help out who you want to help out, the people who deserve to be helped out. Like, your mom, people, who had your back from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But like, don't completely abandon them. But if you physically put yourself out there, bro, you put yourself at risk. Like, and that's just how I look at it.
No, I feel you on that.
Because like, if like, not saying I would, but if I were to ever get famous off of rapping, bro, I wouldn't come back here to Fredericksburg. Hell no. First of all, you're gonna see all the fakes. First of all, that's the first thing that comes up. You're gonna see all the fakes. Oh yeah, what's good, man? Yo, you remember me? Nah, bro. No one wants to deal with that. That's one. And then two.
Nah, bro, I don't remember you.
I don't remember. Right.
I'm so on. And then kick him out the room.
But like, yeah, I feel like. I mean, and I know it sounds messed up, but it's just to protect yourself because you're already a figurehead. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna be coming after you anyway.
Right. Right. I feel you on that.
Right.
I feel you on that.
Because the worst place. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, that's why like people like Chief Keef and G Herbo, and that's why they move away from Chicago. Well, for one thing, Chicago is extremely.
It's already a battleground. It's already a right. It's already a bad place anyway.
And the thing with Nipsey, like he would walk around his hood and get love. Nipsey was like royalty there.
Yeah, that's why.
Like,
that's why I think your story is different. Right.
Yeah, so like that's why I said his particular one.
Yeah, his is different.
His boy killed him, But like he was loved in his hood. People would see him, hey Nipsey, it wasn't regular because he was always there in his hood. He always showed love,
Right.
So,
right.
And so if you have love in the hood, I would definitely go back and show love. If you're loved, you go back and show love. It should be like that. But if you're not loved, then I'd probably stay far away from that.
Right. Big facts. There was earlier before the podcast started, Eric. Anthony was asking me, and you could probably have it like another answer. Anthony was asking me, what gave us the idea to start this podcast. You got any thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, I just never want to work again a day again in my life, bro. I want to make sure this podcast blows up one day,
But honestly,
there's make money off of it.
There's been so many moments that we wish we had like caught on like that we wish we had captured, bro. Where like we were just geeking or just we were gaming or something. It's like I remember one time we were playing GTA 5 and we were running a heist, the little Doomsday heist. I know Eric has this on his YouTube channel somewhere. I'm gonna find it. It's somewhere on his YouTube channel. We were running through like some underground like facility, whatever, and then I got hit by like a bomb. I know Eric knows what I'm talking about, and then I got hit by something, and bro, and I went flying, bro. Yo, everybody was cracking up, bro. This dude,
we couldn't stop laughing for like 5 minutes
bro,
straight, yo.
The thing is, because we failed the mission, it said like the words "failed" showed up on the screen, but nobody cared because they just saw Ed get tossed by like a grenade or something. I think was John? Were you there for that? I think John was there, wasn't he?
It was that heist where like we kept trying to finish it, but we kept fucking up, right?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, the dude. It was bro. Oh my goodness, bro. That joke was so crazy, bro. I gotta find it. It's somewhere on Eric's YouTube. I think it was like a year ago, maybe a year and a half. I don't know. We were playing we played Grand Theft Auto religiously at one point. Honestly, we play a lot of games religiously. To be real with you,
for like a week.
I know. There was always
to double back though. It was. I remember exactly what day it was. It was a day me and Ed were online at night. And we're talking about music, and I go, no, he goes, yo, we know a lot about music, bro. We're really like diverse in it. And I was like, yeah, and I noticed, I'm like, yeah, no bullshit, you're right. And I was like, yo, maybe we should start like a podcast or something. Maybe we should like do something with that. And then he ended up bringing it back up again.
Like a year later.
Like a year later.
Dang, a year later.
Yeah, bro. This YouTube channel's been up since like June 2018.
Yeah, we're messed up. Yeah. But we're on it now, We're gonna be more. We still gotta be a little more consistent.
Consistent, bro.
I really dig it, bro. Because I could talk about music all day. Because I spend most of my day looking up new music and like looking up beats and everything, bro.
Bro, that was me when I was rapping, man. Oh my god, man. Bruh. I feel like I don't know why I feel like I'm somebody who just casually retired rap. Like I just need a new laptop. Once I can get this laptop popping again, bro, I can start making songs again, bro. It's been like 18 months since my last track, 17, no, 19 months since my last track. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Like,
19. Dang,
yeah,
that's some bread.
I'm hip, man. Like, I want to, because rapping is fun. I was telling my brother this earlier today, bro. I was like, yo, rapping, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
rapping is not, it's not easy, but it's not hard either. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's
Depending on the difficulty, bro, it just takes time. I mean, if you're gifted like Jay-Z and them niggas, you could come up with a song in like a matter of minutes. Me, bro, it takes me days to come up with like one verse. Like, on average. If I'm feeling it, it'll take me a couple hours to come up with with a good verse. And the hardest thing for me is coming up with a hook. I cannot I can't come up with a hook for to save my life. I don't know how Quavo does it. That's why I applaud Quavo coming up with some good hooks, bro. Because hooks are hard. They are hard to come up with, like really hard, bro.
nah, they really are.
Like I could write a 6-minute verse all day if I wanted to, and if I had to finish the song with a hook, I'm not gonna know how to do it. Like that's why if you notice, like most of my songs, but they don't have any hooks. I was like, screw it, I'm not gonna have a hook for it. I'm just gonna have a verse, like a pause. You hear the beat, and let the hook go, and then come with the next verse. But yeah,
I wish I could. I wish I could rap.
honestly, bro, here's my tip. Here's my tip to rapping. You know what? And it's honestly what you want to do is you want to think about the last. So when you have a string of words that rhyme, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to think about which words rhyme. You want to think of the last word you want to end on, like the punchline. You know what I'm saying? Like the final hit. You want to come up with the last joint. Come up with and then start listing a whole bunch of words that rhyme with it. So like, let's say I want my like for example, on journal entry 4, I said no, sorry, on my feature track with my boys in Maryland. I finished my verse with and we all know that even Caesar had a Brutus, but don't forget that even Jesus Christ had a Judas, right? I wanted to finish with Judas first because the whole name of the hell the whole name of the song was supposed to be fakes. It was going to be about fake people, right? And I was like, oh, word, that's easy. When one of the greatest people on the planet, Jesus Christ, had a Judas. So I was like, I'm going to come up with words that rhyme with Judas. Luckily for me, Brutus, the guy who betrayed Caesar, also rhymes with Judas. I was like, all right, bet, I'll keep that in there. And then from that, I started working from the end of the track. From the end of the verse, I worked upwards. So there's Judas, Brutus, what rhymes with that? Useless, do this, music, prove this, like, I didn't even think about Buddhist. Like I started to come up with a whole bunch of different rhymes, and then start coming up with context to put those rhymes in the same spot, in a good spot, and then I write that out. And then you practice the verse. You say what you got to say, and then it sounds like genuine. It sounds organic when you put it all together. And that's what I do when I come up with raps.
I'm not trying to toot my horn here, but bro, I think I'm a lyrical assassin, low key, bro.
Yeah, yo.
Yo, listen, man. Listen. Not like, oh, that I'm born to be a rapper or some shit, but like, I've noticed, like, I like to fuck around, like, always. You get asked, like, I've always just whenever music's on, we're chilling, smoking, I'll always spit like a stupid, like, 6 here and there, just fucking around, talking about dicks or some shit, right? The thing is, my best subject in school was English because I'm big into poetry. I like to write. I hate reading, but you give me a paper for me, bro, I could write you a great fiction story. I could write you a love story, anything, bro. I love writing. It's my favorite thing to do. So I know, I'm not saying I know all these big words and shit, but like I words just come to me. You know what I mean? So like when you're spitting and you just going and you're feeling it, it comes to you naturally. It just comes to you.
You mean like freestyling or like when you're like writing?
Yeah. Freestyling.
Oh, yeah, I can't do that. Not when I'm lit, right? You, Anthony,
I'm
remember?
lit. That shit just comes to me, bro.
Remember in the car, Anthony?
Oh yeah.
You were back in school, bro. In the car.
Yes.
Yo, bro.
I don't know if Anthony was there, but I remember legit one time it was like me, Ed, Tyreek, and someone else. Us three nerdy ass niggas just started spitting Overwatch bars in the car to some beat that was on.
I think Travis was there too.
Yo, that's crazy that y'all says that because I've actually been working on. I have a 14 right now on the Wu-Tang beat of nothing but Overwatch bars. I've
We
been
were like
working on it.
fucking
I've been
using
working on it for a month
the
now.
ultimate voice lines as like the punchlines in our shit.
Bro,
Dumb
honestly,
as hell.
that sounds very, very easy. Not to like put you guys down, but like I feel like I could like coming up with that wouldn't be hard. Because that sounds
Well, that's
fire as
because
hell.
whenever you're rapping about something you're passionate about, it all
That's
just
true.
comes to you.
That
Yeah,
is very
that's what I
true.
was saying. That's what I was saying. To me, it came because that's why I said it comes easy because I was thinking of Overwatch also for like this whole past month. I've been working on it, and listen, the first intro it has. Like I said, I'm big. I love the Wu-Tang whole boot bap. The whole boot bap rap. That's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite type of rap. So the first line has to do with a tracer zigzagging in there. So the flows. You can imagine where that's going with the flow and talking about
Right.
zigzagging here and there. But it's fire though. But I'm not gonna like show it to anyone till I'm done with it. To have at
Right.
least like a full 24
Right.
for like a little verse.
See, that's my one thing. What counts as one bar? I've never really been like hip to the
Oh
counting
yeah,
bars
I've always
thing.
wondered that because I'm just like someone
Yeah,
just
that-
dropped a quick 16, but they'll be rapping like
Like
5 minutes. I'm like, huh?
I was like, wait, what? That was 16 bar. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, because yesterday I was listening to The Warning by Eminem when he dissed Nick Cannon 10 years ago, and he says I wanted to stop at 16, but that was 32. This is 36. I was like, wait a second, is he talking about bars? And I was like, how do you count? I was about to go back and look at the lyrics. I was like, bro, how do you count a bar? Like, what's considered as a bar? Do you know Anthony? Because I definitely don't know. I just be writing and rehearsing.
Google it.
I'm about to Google.
'Cause I don't know. And I know I sound like a whole pleb, noob, amateur ass nigga for asking, but I'm like, I don't know what a bar is.
These niggas about to flame Ed in the chat talking about some. Oh, he's a rapper, but he doesn't know what a bar is.
Right, 16 bars. How to count bars.
We got some dead air going on here.
Oh, wait. I think I know.
What's up?
A bar. Like in a bar of music. So, depending on the tempo of the music you play, like the general, I could be dead wrong here. I haven't been in piano class in like 7 years. But if I'm not mistaken, there's 4 beats per bar. And you can fit, like, you can have half notes within that bar. So, like, you can have, like, so you can have 4 whole beats. You can have 8 half beats. You can have 16 quarter beats. And so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, within a bar. So that's why someone could be like, yo, I just spit 4 bars, but it sounds longer because they fit more. I don't know how exactly how beats would work in terms of, like, rapping.
Yeah, Barsky just said that in the chat. He said it depends on the time signature. Okay, so it's pretty much the measures and everything. All right, so it's a musical thing. Along with the all right. I'll have to look into that because, to me, bars was just like something sick that was said. Like, oh snap, nigga got bars. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it always meant to me. But I was like,
Well, that's what it means now because of the way people use it. But
yeah. But that's interesting. I'm gonna look that up, bro. I'm gonna look that up. But yeah, Anthony, though, if you seriously want to start writing, bro, I got you, and you know I got you, bro. Like
Nah,
if you got something, bro, send it my way, bro. I'll look at it. I won't steal it. I got you. I won't steal. I won't steal it, bro. I ain't that grimy.
and you know, Anthony, you want me to look over it too? I got you. I will steal it. Put my name on the shit, patent it. Let you know.
Yo, bro, the other
'Cause
remember?
I can't rap over the damn.
Yo, I don't know if you remember this.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you remember this, Anthony, but remember how we was in a group chat, and then Tyreek like posted like a whole screenshot of bars he had.
Oh yeah,
Nigga,
I remember.
I still got those on my phone, and that was like 2 years ago, bro. They're somewhere in my phone, bro. I'm like, bro, if he doesn't use them, bro, I'm gonna use them. If he doesn't use them, shoot, I'm gonna use them. Shoot. Because it's been 2 years. Nah, but I ain't gonna do all that though. But bro, I got you, Ant. Like I could legit because the hardest thing about rapping, honestly, because wait, hold up. Do you find a beat first and then try to rap to it, or do you do the opposite?
I pretty much like try to find a beat first.
All right, yeah, it's always better. At least where because I assume you can't make your own beat yet. I mean, because I can't either.
Nah. I mess around with was it like Fruity Loops?
Oh, okay, okay. I need to get that.
But
I
I need to
mean,
get I need to get a new
like
laptop for more space though.
Right.
everyone's process is different, but I mean, if I were going to, I don't know, write out something, I'd first get in zones like, what am I passionate about right now in this moment? What do I want to say?
Yeah.
And then just think about how you want to say it, and then I don't know, just jot down, not even drop down bars, just like write down your thoughts and like points you want to go over, and then think about how you want to say those things, and then get to a beat. I mean, it's anything, though.
That's kind of like how I did it. What I said did it as if I stopped. That's kind of how I do it. I kind of think of the pretty much what I'm feeling, like the emotion,
Hmm.
and how the emotion sounds. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, if I'm feeling angry, I want a beat that sounds like somebody's angry. If I'm feeling, emotion, what I'm saying. So I'll tend to I'll tend to type in on YouTube, like, say I'm hype. I'll type in, a hype beat. I'll listen to like 30 different beats. I'll listen to like the first like 15 seconds of each beat, so I have an idea how it starts, because I already have an idea what I'm gonna say, and then obviously depending on the beat is gonna be said differently. I might open up a different way, but the bulk of the message is gonna be across. It's gonna be set across or whatever. So I find the
Actually,
beat that
one
I
thing
want.
that
Go ahead.
oh, sorry,
You're
one
good.
thing that I'm like really attracted to in music is counter beats. So
Mm.
like, if you're going to be saying something that's very dark and angry or aggressive, I like hearing those kind of words and phrases over a very light beat because it just makes it very interesting, like a light and happy beat, but you're saying the most dark and twisted shit, or like,
Yo.
you know, you just got like a hype, happy, vibe song, but you got it over a gross ass hard 808 beat. You know what I mean?
You mean like
Yeah.
so kind of like the tone of the entire song sounds dark, but the lyrics are so the tone of the lyrics and everything sound happy, but the words themselves are the complete opposite. What you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Got you. I've heard a couple songs like that. Speaking of which,
Facts.
Eric,
Hmm.
For Never World raps, right? For
Really?
Never World raps,
How's his
and
rapping?
honestly, production wise, it could use some work, but he could actually spit, bro. He could actually spit. I was actually kind of look up on YouTube or whatever. Look up better than me. Better than me. I played that song like a lot after my breakup.
Alright.
Um, bro, that joint. I didn't think I'd be playing. I'd be listening to For Never World, bro. Out of all people, For Never World.
I'm finna drop I'm about to get King Lightning on the track and drop a diss.
Oh god. Oh, those are anime reviewers, by the way. Anthony, I don't know if you're hip to these niggas,
Funny anime reviewers
Okay.
at that.
but bro, they are.
The nerdiest,
Yeah, but
fattest dudes
but what I
alive.
was but I brought him up because in the album he dropped, I think sometime last year, he had a song where the song was catchy as hell. It was so catchy, but he was just like he's over here singing "I just wanna die tonight," and he's like bump. I was like, whoa, what? Like, he's over here talking about suicide and everything, but the song is catchy as hell, and I'm like, whoa, whoa. I'm like, okay, this song is catchy. I like it. I'm bumping in the car, but you over here talking about suicide. You know what I'm saying? Like it was,
Yeah.
it was very counter. Like
Well,
it
that's
was.
how I felt about that little Uzi Tour Life song.
Oh yeah. All my friends are dead joint.
Yeah,
That song got
Push Me to
annoying
the
after
Grave.
that song
Oh, that
got
song's
annoying
hard.
so quick
Yeah, you
though.
listen to it now that it's died down. That shit's hard again, bro.
I'm about
Mm.
to play
I
that
love
joint
when
again.
music that gets played out when you re-listen to it a couple months after it's still hard. And you're like, oh,
Panda by
okay.
Designer. I will play that joint
Panda's
all.
hard.
Panda.
What happened to design? I
Panda
know he
don't.
got
His label's fucking him, bro.
Let
He's
me
under
tell you.
Kanye.
oh
Kanye's
actually, you
fucking
know what?
all of them.
He's not on good music anymore. I believe he wants out of good music.
Honestly,
He
here's the thing about
wants out
Designer.
of.
Designer, bro. I'm one of the few people that believe Designer can actually rap. Like
I
he can,
believe it. He
bro.
has a couple bars
But I
here. He
feel
has
like people.
songs.
He slurs so hard. It's hard to hear what he says. Like he's one of those rappers where you have to actually read the lyrics while you're listening to it, and you're like, oh snap, this guy said this. This guy said that. You know what I'm saying, bro? He is actually hard. He spits hard, but I'm just
Right.
like, it's like when you talk like this, it's all right. What you saying? Like I don't know what you're saying, nigga. Like did you hear anything I said this now? No. Like what I said was when you talk like this, it's hard to hear what you're saying. And that's exactly what he sounds like. Like when you rap, like the way he raps, though, like it sounds like he's just putting, he's just, he's just like slapping his fingers
Sounds
up
like
against a keyboard.
constipated.
Like right, like
Right.
he sounds ridiculous. But honestly, bro, he can rap, and I just feel like people just didn't catch on to what he said. Because if you listen to well, I said Timmy. If you listen to Timmy Turner, bro,
Yeah.
Timmy Turner was actually lyrically was a good song in my opinion.
Timmy Turner.
But after a while, bro, that joint sounded so retarded, bro.
I like his freestyle for Double XL.
The cipher
I thought
the actual freestyle.
the actual freestyle.
Because the freestyle was the Timmy Turner joint.
Yeah, that like the way he was doing that was kind of dope.
Are you snapping his fingers and everything?
Yeah.
Timmy Turner.
He honestly,
I just feel like
was a burner.
the designer is a unique artist, and who's playing it right now, bro?
I'm sorry.
Designer is a unique artist in the fact that his music, when he first came to the scene, outside of Panda, because Panda sounded like some, I don't want to say generic. It sounded like Future. It sounded like another Future song, first of all. But
yeah, it did.
first of all, he admits that he can't. Well, he said he can't rap. That's the first thing. Off of that, bro, I respected him immediately. Cause I was like, all right, bet he doesn't want he doesn't want to be in the run for a Grammy or everything like that. I like a guy who can respect what he's doing. He understands what he's doing. He knows that what he's putting out isn't gonna be X, Y, and Z. It's gonna be A, B, C. I like that in any artist. I don't care if you're good or not. I like that in any artist. So that's why he caught my eye. Two, I like that his music just sounds different from everybody else. Besides the fact that his voice sounds like Future. If it wasn't for that, bro, he wouldn't be a meme. Because when he first came out, bro, he was a huge meme. Yeah, remember all the memes that came out, bro? So, oh yeah, listen to Future. Oh, that's not Future. Oh, that's Designer. Like it was a huge meme listening to the Designer back then. I feel like if his voice was slightly different, still kind of deep and scratchy a little bit. I feel like if he was actually like he sounded like his own person, oh man, he would have sounded so. It would have took off. But like what Eric said, the label. I didn't even know the label was doing him that bad. Shoot.
Yeah, it's like because he's on the same label, of course. That's like Kanye, Common, Big Sean, and
Oh damn.
Pusha
Yeah.
T.
Which is why I feel like artists shouldn't sign to labels when they first hit the scene.
Exactly. I feel like the best way is just to be independent.
Independent, bro. The only trade off is you're gonna have less popularity, but you get the majority of the money when you go independent.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, and plus it's easier to make better music when independent because the industry when you're in a label, bro, they pressure you to put out projects because you're on a contract. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta meet a standard. You gotta meet X amount of albums within X amount of years, which hinders the production process and the creativity. It kind of bottlenecks your creativity. Whereas when you're working alone, whatever music you put out was music that you took time to put out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is why I like. I mean, but then again, Hopson's he's not a victim of that. Towards the end of Funk Volume, Hobson's music sounded a little but in the beginning and certainly now, Hobson's music is amazing because he's independent.
I could never really get into. I mean, to me, Hobson could rap. I could just never really get into
His source material, like his
his
content and
music,
stuff.
his music like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know
It's
what you
like the
mean.
same. It's the same thing with Logic. Like Logic can rap to me, but it's like his music's. I just can't vibe with it.
Here's my thing with Logic. I think
Yo, he
Logic.
killed.
Go ahead.
But
Go ahead,
he
Eric.
can
He
rap.
killed that Wu Tang Forever joint he was on with the Wu Tang.
And I know
He
what you're talking about.
he killed that
I gotta go
joint,
back and
bro.
hear that. I only heard that once. I gotta go back and hear it, listen to it again, bro. Logic to me, Logic. Logic was good in the
Logic could
beginning.
rap. It's just all that. Oh, I'm black.
Yeah,
From
he's
from white
really
skin. It
shoving
makes
it.
him so corny, bro.
It's not even that, bro. It's like, all right, I had enough of it. I get it, bro.
Yeah,
I got
especially
it.
that album when he had the phone number on, like his phone number or something was on
Everybody
the,
or something like that.
yeah,
The little Everybody album. I know what you're talking about, bro. Like,
yeah, like that joint was
Logic
corny.
was good in the beginning, like under pressure
His,
and all them
his
other.
mixtapes and all that.
Yo, oh my goodness! But even Bobby Tarantino too sounded a little bit like to me.
Yeah,
It was
that's
good,
yeah.
but the first Bobby Tarantino was amazing. I feel like Logic. Now that he's, I mean, would you guys consider him mainstream?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
clearly.
I had to make sure it wasn't just me. Um,
He may
I
be
feel like
corny, but he got a lot of
At
fan
this
base.
point, he is.
yeah, Logic when he was more low key, I feel like he was better. I mean, you can say that for any artist, honestly.
Listen, anyone who sells out stadiums is
Oh, mainstream. All right, that's a fair.
mainstream.
That's a fair
You
measurement.
can't sell out straight. You can't sell out a stadium if there's no machine behind you.
That's true. All right, that's a good measurement. I'll use that moving forward because I don't think Hobson
He's like
sold
a
out
second
stadiums.
tier artist to me though.
He's B-list in my opinion. Yeah, he's B-list. So he's definitely mainstream, but he's
Like,
B-list.
yeah, you got like what Kendrick Cole and Drake, and then beneath that is, well, Kendrick Cole, Drake.
You got Kendrick Cole
Nah, Drake
is S tier right now.
would be
S tier. No, S.
Kendrick Cole would be B.
No. Drake is
I'm
S
talking about,
tier.
like,
No,
top-
no.
Kendrick,
top-
No,
Kendrick,
Drake is S tier,
Kendrick,
bro.
Logic are in the same. They're in the same.
No,
Wait, who?
no. Kendrick and Logic, no. No.
Wait, are we talking about rapping wise or because
Popu-
I'm
like-
also on the stadium popularity
I'm
wise?
talking
Logic's
popularity
bigger
wise.
than Cole and Kendrick, bro.
Logic's bigger than Cole
100%.
and Kendrick.
Yeah, because he
No,
has all the
no,
white
no,
people.
he's not.
I'm telling you right now, he has a way bigger and younger audience, bro.
What about the album? Like
Especially
Kendrick
after
Cole-
that 1-800 Suicide song. Logic has this huge following,
Bro,
bro.
I
It's a
disagree with you,
cult-like
bro.
following.
If he was bigger, then he would outsell Cole and Kendrick every time they drop an album. Logic has never sold 600,000 copies, bro.
No, but
Not in the
he's
first
bro.
week.
But if we're talking about popularity and stadiums, though, like Ed said, they don't sell out compared to him, bro.
Then I guess
don't.
all right. Then I guess we gotta look at both of them. I guess we gotta look at both of them because honestly, like I said, if we're gonna do a tier list, bro, Drake is at the top for popularity and money. Like because he's I put him S tier. I say Kendrick, J. Cole, and I don't want to put Logic at A. I seriously put Logic at B, but I'm thinking Kendrick Cole and.
Kendrick Cole and Logic are in the same one, man.
I mean, I guess we could throw
As far
Logic
as
in there.
This is popularity, right?
The popularity and like the how well they're doing in the industry.
Then you gotta
Like-
throw. I would replace Logic with Travis Scott. You got to do that.
Travis Scott.
Oh.
Travis Scott is
Yeah.
becoming almost as big as Drake right now.
You're right.
I think he's. I would replace Logic with Travis Scott. Bro.
Okay, so all right, then I guess
Travis Scott. But Travis Scott. I'm telling you right now, Kendrick and Cole have not come close to selling out to this new Travis album that he just did. They're not seeing. They're not selling nowhere near Travis.
I disagree, man. Cause
I'm looking up numbers right
I
now.
watched the Joe Budden podcast. They review the numbers, bro. They don't come close.
I disagree, bro. I don't think I don't think Travis Scott is. It's close. I don't think they're out. He's outselling like J. Cole and Kendrick out.
Bro, they're mainstream. People who don't know them, Kendrick Cole, that's more for hardcore fans, bro. 100%. Not everyone's gonna go rush to listen to a new Kendrick or Cole album. It's only the diehard fans like us that like actually like hip hop would go and listen to it.
He has
The
a point
casuals
there.
are not gonna run and listen to the.
He
They're
has
gonna
a-
go
he
listen
has
to
a-
Logic. That's a bigger name.
He has a slight
They're
point
like,
there. I'm
oh,
not
you talking
gonna
about the
lie.
1-800 Suicide song? Oh, that guy. Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, I'll go listen to that.
I think.
Kendrick,
Talking about Anthony. I think what Eric's saying is, I feel like Travis Scott, like they have more burst potential in their music, in their album sales and whatnot. Kendrick and Cole have more longevity. That's the thing with their. That's why their albums make money. Like their albums last longer. That's why I feel like that's where the money comes from. I feel like because we said this in the last episode. Who's playing that music in the background, by the way? Who's playing that music in the background? Was that John?
Not me.
Forgot my mic was not muted.
You're good. I I feel like because we said it was with Drake, you know, he makes all his money in the first couple of months with his albums, and then after a while, the popularity of the albums just drop. No one really plays them like that anymore. That's what I feel like happens with
Right.
Drake. Now I don't listen to Travis Scott. I got nothing against Travis Scott. I just never got into his music. I don't know what the case is with his, but if Eric is saying it's true, then I'm assuming the same thing is with Travis Scott. He has a whole bunch of good numbers in the opening, probably in the opening. I'm just guessing now. I'm not saying these are facts, but I'm guessing
Yeah,
probably later on.
I was gonna go. That's a given. Everyone's album goes number one on their debut because everyone goes to it. It's a popular thing. So being number one on debut, like on a Billboard, on your release album, it's not nothing that big anymore. Everyone's gonna go viral. I mean, everyone's gonna go number one because if they're already famous, everyone's gonna go listen to that,
Yo,
and it's gonna be the number one trending. And then on top of that,
Go ahead.
we live in such a fast society now where, like you said, a Drake album could drop and people already want a new album within a week. You know, everything's so fast paced now.
First of all, yo, Bubblegum Booty Pop, thanks for joining the stream, bro. This guy just said Travis Scott is better than Logic. And Logic makes music for middle-aged moms.
Wait, hold on, I couldn't hear. What he say?
So this guy in the chat, his name is Bubblegum Booty Pop.
What did he say?
He said Travis Scott is better than Logic. I'm assuming. He just
20
said,
bills, that's Steven.
he just said Travis Scott is better than, and Logic
20
makes
bills says that's
music
Steven.
for
Asians
middle.
love Travis Scott.
Logic makes music for middle-aged moms. That's what he said, bro. I'm weak. And then he says just now he just said Logic makes music for kids who eat sand and drink glue. Yo, he's
Yeah, no, he's not wrong. Yeah, I'm telling you, he has the kids' fan base.
Oh my god,
He has
bro.
the kids, and he has like some of the rap heads because he can rap. So he's like he has his hands dipped in a bunch of different people,
Right.
different places, you know, where someone like Kendrick and Cole might not because they're not really appealing to the younger crowd.
I feel like Kendrick and Cole, they know who they want to tailor to, and they just focus on that. I feel like Logic,
Yeah.
which is why I kind of over time and even I don't know if Anthony, I don't know if you knew this, but you know Travis doesn't consider Logic his favorite rapper anymore. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if he told you that.
I even know. You mean Drake, his favorite rapper, or
No, his favorite rapper was for a hot minute was Logic. Or I could be wrong. Maybe it was Drake, but I know Logic was also up there. Like he.
because I know he got Drake lyrics tatted on him.
Oh, that's true. You're right. But I know Logic was up there for him. Like he spoke highly about Logic. But around a year ago, he was like, "Yeah, Logic ain't for me no more, bro." Because I feel like as time went on and he got more famous, I feel like he just wanted to get his hand. Like Eric said, he wanted to get his hand in everything. Like he's just, trying, and then his best attempt at doing that was the 1-800 album. Like it's we are all humans. We are all equal. I don't care if you're black or white, Asian, Hispanic. Gay, straight, trans, or whatever. I'm like, okay, now you're just kissing everybody's ass. No, don't get me wrong. It's a positive message. Do not get me wrong, but I don't feel like it was genuine. I don't feel like it was genuine. Honestly, bro, I really don't.
Nah. From him it is because if you watch that Logic documentary on him, they've been filming them since before he got fame. He's always been like that, man. He's always been such a positive, happy dude. Yeah. So
No.
Genuine,
I don't mean.
but it's just annoying.
I don't mean the positive, like him being positive. I don't doubt that him being positive. I'm talking about him, trying to find happiness for like he said for all orientations, all generations and all that. Like it sounded forced. It felt really forced. Nothing against it though, but it just felt forced. Like I liked it, but like I said, it just felt forced. Did he say something? He did say something. No, he did not. They just said he says, but I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Kendrick and Cole, those guys, they've stayed true to themselves. Since they've gotten famous. Kendrick hasn't really.
To me, J. Cole can come off sometimes as just being a little boring.
I could I could see where you're coming from. The thing about J. Cole is he changes his music depending on the wave of how everything is, what's trending. Like his music from 5 years ago sounds different from what he sounds like now, which is fun. Speaking of which, me and my brother were listening to. We were talking about how some of these young artists need to thank Soulja Boy, right? Well, sorry, I was saying that, and he was like, "Why?" I was like, "Soulja Boy was the first viral artist, artist to go viral from the internet," and he was like,
He's the king of YouTube.
yeah, right, exactly. And then he was like,
Yeah, the
really?
internet, whatever he
And I
calls
was like, yeah, bro. I'm like, yeah, if it wasn't for Soulja Boy, music noticed through the internet, would it be possible? And he was like,
him and Little B.
yeah. And then I was like, because you could easily say that Soulja Boy directly paved the way for Chief Keef. Am I wrong for saying that, or like because Chief Keef, because Chief
Boy and Little B.
And Little who?
Little B.
Oh, Little B. Oh yeah. Because he all came from
right,
YouTube, and because Chief Keef got discovered the same way Soulja Boy did. Had a song on YouTube, and then Soulja Boy was on MySpace, right? That's what it was. Was it MySpace? Yeah,
MySpace.
Yeah, and then Chief Keef was discovered on YouTube, and then he was just like,
John.
and then but the thing is, the problem with Soulja Boy and Chief Keef, they do not know how to adapt. If you were to play any Chief, like, bro, Chief Keef had an album that came out last month. First of all, I didn't even know about this until earlier today. Did you guys know about this?
He has an album that comes out every single month.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because he still has a cult like following, so people would still listen to him religiously, bro. Like, so he puts out like thousands of songs. Like, he makes thousands of songs, like not thousands a day, but like he literally banks out mad like albums a day. And just bullshit. Bro, I still love it.
I played the album, like the first couple songs, bro. The first 4 tracks have the same. They sound the same, and I was like, wait a second.
That's what it is. It's a bunch of just shit that he has on that he never dropped.
It sounded like bro. I'm gonna have to do research on this because it sounded like it. I was like, bro, this nigga's never left 2011. He's still in 2011, bro. It sounded all the same. Him going bah, bang, bah. I'm like, bro, he sounded the same, but come on. I was like, come on, Chief. Come on, bro. Like, I liked you back then, but you gotta switch it up. Like, and it's crazy. And I don't want to say, you know what? I'm gonna say it's trash. It's trash. Like, I'm like, bro.
I need to listen to it.
Bro.
Yo, Chief Keef Bang 3, one of the greatest albums of all time. Mixtapes of all time.
Bro, the name of the album, Anthony, I'm gonna look this up for you real quick, so you don't gotta. The name of the album,
my God. Shout out to
it's
Bang
called
3.
it's called The Glow Files Part 3.
Okay, all right. I just downloaded it now.
Yo! Listen to the song on Chief Keef has a album called Dedication. He has a song on it called Text. That shit's hard.
I've probably heard it before.
I'll check it out.
But yeah, he just, and same with Soulja Boy. His latest album was trash too, bro. Oh my God.
Soulja Boy has some hits though. He has oh my God, he has a song called I think it might be called Whole Lot of Money. Oh man, that song, that's my mood, bro.
I ain't listening to.
He goes in on that, bro. He goes in on that.
Does he like actually rap, or is this some Soulja Boy stuff?
No, like he tries to rap, like he does his best, and it's hard though.
Bro, I haven't listened to Soulja Boy since he put out Ya Trick Ya. That's how long it's been, bro.
Oh man, that's a classic.
Bro, I'm hip. I was in middle school when that joke came out. I was in middle school when that joke dropped, bro. I haven't heard Soulja Boy ever since then. I just wasn't because shortly after that was when I discovered Eminem.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yo, can I ask you something? Everyone, and I'll start with Ant.
Yeah.
Then we could go to John, and then you, and then me. When was the first time y'all? Can y'all remember the first hip hop song y'all heard?
The very first.
That made you fall in love with hip hop.
Ooh, that's hard. That is hard. That is so hard, bro.
Okay, if you remember, John, go ahead.
All right, it's cringy, but it was when I was a little kid. All right, my dad bought me a CD player. Yes, I'm kind of old. And he gave me 2 discs with it. He gave me a little Romeo disc and a little Bow Wow disc. And from then on, it was history, dog.
Okay.
Well,
For me, I was a little kid. It was Stan by Eminem.
Really?
I was like, yep.
hmm.
Trust me, I shit on them a lot, bro. But I'm a big M fan, bro. I'm telling you, I just not to the extent like you, obviously, but like
Right.
I shit on them a lot, but I love them too, bro. Trust me, I love them. Stan was the first song that I fell in love with, and that put me onto hip hop. From there, I went a hard left and went straight to 50 Cent. That song, I'm gonna die tonight.
Oh,
That song?
wow.
Yeah, it went straight left. It
I'm
went
trying
straight to
to.
50.
I'm trying
My
to
dad was like,
think.
what?
I think the first hip hop song I've. I'm trying to think. Do you have yours, Anthony?
It was Tupac's greatest hit CD. First song was "Keep Your Head Up."
Ooh.
Damn, I really don't know my first hip hop song. I think I know it's probably somewhere on the bus when I was riding to school in middle school, bro. Because I got into hip hop late, like late. I'm talking about I was like probably like 12, 13. It was when I first started to hear hip hop. It was probably I know what it was. It was Rick Ross's hustling every day. I'm hustling every day and hustling every day. I'm
That's such a
hustling
great song.
every day. Every
Who the
day I'm
fuck you think
hustling.
you fucking with?
Oh
I'm the
my
fucking
god.
boss. Ooh, that opening.
Oh that,
Who
bro.
the fuck you think
That's
you
now I
fucking
think
with? I'm
about
the
it. Bro,
fucking
I think it was
boss.
that. I think it was that.
Ooh,
And then I think like a year later was when Soulja Boy dropped Crank That.
that was
Yeah,
so hard, man.
yo, oh my god. And then what else came out around that time? The I'm So Hood remix. Oh my god, with
Ooh,
Ludacris and Lil
Ludacris.
Wayne and Busta Rhymes and who else was on that joint?
I cut the braids off and got the waves.
It make you
Make
seasick.
My dude Ed, bro. That's what I love talking hip hop with Ed, bro. That song
Um,
was so hard, so hard. You know what other one was so hard that it was with Lil. The original song was Lil Wayne and Fat Joe.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got it. But then they dropped a remix with R. Kelly and a couple other people. That was hard.
now I know. I'm trying to think. I know for sure my first Eminem song
Oh,
was
Make It Rain remix.
There you go.
what was it?
Oh.
My first Eminem song wasn't even wasn't even rapped by Eminem. It was all right. Do you guys remember a YouTuber called Ray William Johnson?
Yeah.
You remember him,
No.
Anthony? All right. So do you remember his little cartoon, little band he had? Like it was like they would do like little music, but it was like it was them, but they were as cartoons.
hmm
So in one of their little music videos, they did a cover of of Eminem's "Love the Way You Lie." And that's when I seriously got into Eminem. I was like, yo, this isn't his lyrics. Someone else wrote this. And I was like, this is Eminem? Because I remember I knew Eminem from when I was in middle school, from before. I remember people playing what was that one song? Dang it. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, Office Recovery.
Officer no, the Relapse album. People were playing that. People were playing Mockingbird. People were playing, stuff like that. But I was just like, all right, that's cool. I wasn't really impressed by hip hop like that at the time because I didn't care for it. But for some reason, it wasn't until I heard "Love the Way You Lie" by these niggas on YouTube, and I was like, let me look up the original song, and I was like, oh snap! For some reason, I like this, and then I ended up going on a whole obsession. I was like, yo, this guy is saying, like that's why I got introduced to rap through Eminem. It wasn't through anybody else. Like it was just like the actual rap. That's why I like Eminem so much because it was like that was my segue into like lyrics, which is why I hold him so high because I'm just like I've never really been hit as hard as that first time I heard his bars. I was like, yo, it's crazy. But it was honestly, bro.
Pops, man.
But honestly, though, it wasn't. Honestly, people get surprised when I tell them it wasn't until I heard Hopsin that got me into writing my own lyrics. Not Eminem. It was Hopsin that did it for me. People get surprised.
Yeah. That one's
Um,
wild.
Yeah.
You know what's surprising? My dad. That's how my dad learned English is through hip hop, listening to that shit in Cali. He grew up
both your
listening to
parents
Cali.
learned
No,
through
my dad.
music. I'm not,
My
no, no,
dad. My
no.
dad.
I know you said your mom heard a certain song for to learn English as
Oh
well.
yeah, my mom. Yo, you know what's crazy? My mom learned English through what was the song? Coco by OT
OT.
Genesis.
OT
My
Genesis,
mom fucking
yeah,
loves that song, yo. My mom,
that's
she
crazy.
practiced her English through that. I was like, oh shit. And my dad, yeah, my dad was the one that showed me hip hop when I was a kid, which was
Oh
crazy. We
man,
didn't really know what the hell was going on, but he's like, I don't know what they're saying, but I like it.
yo,
And
that's crazy.
can we admire one of the greatest songs of all time,
Which is
Busta Rhymes' "Touch It" remix?
that is a classic.
Bro, that's one of the hardest songs. Him, Lloyd Banks, Papoose,
I'm gonna have
Missy
to
Elliott.
hear that joke because I ain't heard it.
Oh, bro, what?
I ain't heard it,
One of
bro.
the toughest songs is "If I Rule the World" with Nas and Lauryn Hill.
I ruled the world. Yeah, I like this song.
No, what's that one song with Pocket Biggie where they're talking
Talking
about
about that,
running away
you
from the
talking about
police?
running. That's off of that that
You know,
Tupac
with
documentary.
the hook was sung by a woman. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my, I love that song so much, bro." Running with the
You know
last when I am dead. Like that. Oh, I gotta hear that again, bro.
You know Eminem produced that track.
I'm hip. I remember you told me that like
Yeah.
years ago. Eminem produced it. I didn't even know. I was like, "Yo, that's crazy."
Yeah, that's off that
Man.
Tupac documentary. Oh, it's called Tupac Resurrection. There you go. Yeah.
Man, you know, I told you this before,
Man.
bro. I told you this before, Anthony, and I know it was just me being a stan for saying this, but imagine Pac, Biggie, and M on the same track.
Yo,
No, no,
Biggie,
like
man.
original M,
R.I.P. Biggie.
like original M, bro. I'm talking like 2001, 2002 Eminem, not no current Eminem. Like I'm talking like early Eminem, like
When
um
Dr. Dre first picked him up
when
on that one
yeah,
song.
like
Yeah.
that
He was
Eminem,
about
bro. Minus
to be
all
the
the
producer.
controversial, context and all that. If it was
Nah, you gotta
actually,
keep that in there.
I don't know,
You
bro.
gotta keep that in there. Come on, that shit's fuck. That's what made him fucking unique, bro.
Honestly, what made Eminem unique was the fact that he was going at pop artists,
Hmm.
people that were
That was
outside of hip hop. That was
right.
unheard of, bro. And you know what? And it kind of to kind of bring this full circle.
Hmm.
People, I was on Facebook last night, and somebody was like, "Yo, Eminem has never gone up against anybody who could actually rap." Which I was like, "That's not entirely true, but you're right." But the thing is, I was like, no one has actually really came at M. M has fired shots at like everybody left and right, but no one has had the balls to clap back, right?
You
Which
noticed
Kind of.
that when he, sorry, go ahead,
no, no,
sorry.
no, no, no. I have my thought. You could go ahead and say it.
All right, I was gonna say, you noticed that when he took shots at Joe Button, he didn't really take shots either. He kind of like
It was a tap.
nudged at him a little
It
bit.
was a tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Joe Button has the theory that he's better than M, and like a lot of Royce has said like, yo, if anyone's gonna give M that could stand with M and them, it would be Royce himself and Joe. And like we never really got to hear Joe at his best because he was always like a crackhead throughout his whole career.
Right.
But if you listen to most of his shit, bro, he's pretty fucking hard, bro.
I feel like
But I'd like to see him and M go at it, bro.
the only thing M has over Joe is his ability to fit multiple syllables on a beat.
I'd rather see
No, no,
M and
sorry,
Royce.
so not fit, rhyme multiple syllables. Because Royce, Eminem, and a whole bunch of top tier lyricists, they have that ability where they can find words, and they rhyme. Not words. Like it's not just the end of the lines that rhyme. It's like they have like 3 or 4 rhymes on the same line. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll rhyme like the last 5 syllables on every line somehow rhyme. That is hard to do. That's one of the that's and I don't know if Joe Budden could do that. In fact, I think he has a song where he says that something about I never got down to syllable shit or something like that. I don't know. I remember hearing it when I was working. I forgot what song it was, but I don't doubt that Joe Budden could probably give M a hard time. I don't doubt that. Definitely Royce. Come on now, Royce and Eminem are the same person to me when it comes to rapping. They're the same person.
Oh, facts.
They're the same person, bro.
There's a lot of people that I could think that that could probably go. Not toe to toe, because I really do think Eminem's probably the greatest of all time. But there's a few out there that I could think. Imagine if Biggie and Pac were alive, man.
Biggie, I give it
Bro,
a Biggie.
Biggie has one of the hardest verses of all time, and it's the intro to fucking Party and Bullshit. That's the hardest, one of the hardest tracks of all time.
That song is too catchy,
I
bro.
don't consider Tupac a lyricist.
Really?
You said what?
I'm interested to hear this. Yeah, go ahead.
What did he say?
He said he doesn't consider Tupac a lyricist.
Okay. Well, you consider him a poet?
I don't consider him a lyricist, because, okay, for example, Eminem's a lyricist, Joyner Lucas is a lyricist, Kendrick is a lyricist, Tupac's a rapper, 50 Cent's a rapper, 2 Chainz is a rapper. It's like J. Cole is a rapper. No, J. Cole is a lyricist.
He's a mixture of both, actually. He's a mixture of both.
Yeah, he's a little mixture of both.
He's a mixture of both, but like
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
yeah, I see where he's going. I see where he's going now.
Yeah, like as far as like the technical part and staying in pocket is like nah, but as far as like words and delivery, Pac is like the best rapper to me. Well, he's definitely like top 5 best rapper.
See, now that Anthony put that, I see what you're saying. It's like I feel like to be a lyricist, you got to know. Not just, yeah, he got to know how to write, and you got to be good with words, like not just the delivery part of it. I see what you're saying, though. Yeah, you're right. I feel that. Because Pac, if you now that he's brought this up, if you look at Pac's words and what he says, they're very, I don't want to say simplistic and basic, but they're very like elementary. But it's like the way he delivers it and the emotion he puts into it. Like really raises the scale of what you're listening to. So my nose is what?
Like in the book.
Right, I feel that. Whereas I'm getting like Kendrick and all them other rappers or lyricists, especially Royce. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, I gotta listen to more Royce, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Then it's like you gotta go back and think.
You gotta go back. You gotta think. Royce, J. Cole, sometimes Wayne, depending on what you're listening to. Kendrick, Joyner. Joyner possessive over my head multiple times before. Obviously, sometimes Logic, sometimes older Logic. But I see what you're saying. Now, Tupac was just, he's more of a rapper than a lyricist. I get that. Biggie, lyricist.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Lyricist, bro.
Wordsmith.
Come on, bro,
to the definition of
he's
the
got,
word itself.
Biggie got my dad to even like give him props. He doesn't even listen to hip hop.
Oh, I know someone. I know the person who could be Eminem. 100%.
Who?
Big Pun.
No.
You're crazy. Listen to anything Big Pun's ever done, and listen to the words. Listen to everything he's ever rhymed. No one can rhyme like that besides M. But I think he would be M.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is, so I'm gonna have to step out of this one.
Big Pun, 100%.
I'm gonna look that up tonight. Big Pun. I'll see. I mean, honestly, what's the hardest? Come on, what's the hardest verse y'all heard Eminem spit?
I'd have to think of that. I don't know.
Because I got a couple in my head.
Ciphers included?
Yeah. Ciphers, freestyles, features, like.
I'd probably say it might be a feature or something.
It's going to be a feature. I'll tell you that right now. I already have, if you, like, some of the hardest. Now, when I mean hardest, I don't mean, like, flow-wise. I mean, like, what he actually said.
No, did I just say feature? I mean, it's probably going to be something from his Ciphers.
Either Cypher or, actually, no, it might be a diss track, if I think about it.
Man.
Ooh, that Mariah one is hard.
Bro, The Warning, right? Oh, bro, I went and re-listened to it the other day.
I don't know. It's The Warning. The one where he has Mariah, like, on the track. like the tape recordings of
The
Mariah.
one, and he's talking about how I nutted quickly and everything, and nutted prematurely and all that crap.
Yeah, on her
Yeah,
stomach and shit.
the warning.
Yeah, okay,
The warning, bro. Oh my
yeah. I think that
goodness,
might
bro.
be his hardest
That might
song.
be his hardest. Like,
Yeah.
oh my
Like,
goodness, bro.
yeah, his hardest
What's
song.
his
Like,
What's his hardest song? I think it's "Stand" to me.
oh, his hardest song to me
Oh,
would be
individual song. Oh, I
Yeah.
can't come up with that, bro. I've listened to too much Eminem.
the hardest song to me
I can't come
for
up with
him would be "Cleaning Out the Closet."
that.
That is
Ooh.
tough. Clean out my
Have you
closet.
guys-
Name behind that song, bro.
Have you
Ooh,
guys
man.
listened to to Legacy on his Marshall Mathers LP 2 album?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Legacy, bro. I give that song so much props because this dude Eminem rhymes the entire song with "Sky is Falling." He does three verses. He does 3 verses. The entire song is him saying, I forgot how the song starts. Something the sky is falling. Why am I so differently? Am I a Martian? He pretty much goes in. You know, the whole song is him rhyming with those 4 syllables. Sky is falling. Like and bro, and it I'm just like, bro, I don't know how he comes up with so many different phrases that rhymes with that. Like at the end he goes, like, you shut up, bitch. I am talking. I haven't heard the song in bricks. Like, but you gotta go and listen to it, bro. It is so good, bro. Like, but that's like one of his hardest songs to me. But that's not his hardest song. I can't come up with one.
I just like "Stand," man.
It sounds hard.
It's a classic of mine.
See, if this thing's gonna be bugging me until I get the lyrics out of my head, bro.
Damn, I had something good to say and I forgot. I'm
My
so
bad,
high.
Eric.
Bro,
Oh,
I'm just so high, man.
I like "Till I Collapse" too.
Yo, play that song while you're working out, bro. You're not gonna get tired.
"Till I Collapse."
Oh, one thing what I was gonna say is well, me and you agreed on that, like, he needs to get better beats, cause like he had a hard ass verse on a stupid ass beat. That hard. Remember we talked about that he had that hard verse on that "I Love Rock" song. He was like legit
You mean like wait,
spitting on
you mean
that
this
song.
on his revival album where he was like, I
Yeah, I think
love
so.
you because you
Yeah, remember he was
remind
spitting
me
so
of
hard
me.
on that?
Yo, I haven't heard that song
then-
since the album
And then it's
release.
just such a horrible beat to go with. It just ruins the whole song. Cause he opens up, he's like, "The shit's about to kick out. This shit is so whack," or whatever. It just opens up so hard.
No,
And he's like,
that's
"Oh,
that's
shit."
no, that's Berserk. I know what you're talking about. That's Berserk. You mean the song where he goes, how does the hook go? It goes. Put your hair down, just get out, go through the like now we're gonna rock this house until we knock it down and go to fall. You
No,
down. Oh, never mind.
no.
Oh yeah, but that's how that's.
It's the rock song. That's how it opens up.
No. That don't. You just said it's from Berserk. You know, it's just about to kick off,
I'm
about to
telling
get
you,
whacked. I'm telling you, bro. I'm the one that listens to Eminem, bro. How you gonna tell me? Come on now. That's Berserk. That's Berserk. I know, but you talking about the one on the Revival album, though, right? On the Revival album.
Nah, I'll let you know what song it is. I'll look it up after.
But
But yeah, he just needs to, like, cause on that rock song, he was spitting on that, but it's just so stupid because like it's on a rock song.
But that's the problem with. And then again, hey, that's the thing about being a rapper. When you find a beat that you like, that fits you, you're gonna rap to it regardless of how other people think. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody told me.
I think this is look, the thing about this album that a lot of people when they were reviewing it saying that it just sounded like some industry playing shit. Like he didn't even want to make this shit.
That's what I heard.
No,
too.
I feel like he initiated making the album, and then over time it became something else. That's what I feel like happened. Because the lyrics and what he was
That
saying,
shit was so trash. That's why he gave us
like-
Kamikaze.
like the
after.
lyrics, like the lyrics felt like it was from Eminem. It was the production that felt like it was like nah. Because if you listen to there's only one song on there, just 2 songs on there that sounded like it was exactly how Eminem wanted, and that's "Bad Husband" with Ex Ambassadors and "Framed." You know, the one where he's like, "But baby, I was framed. I don't want to look like Officer Pizza." You know what I'm talking about? That little bouncy song he had where he's talking about killing women or whatever. Those 2 songs are the only songs that sounded like it was that's what he wanted. Everything else, even what was that one song with Ed Sheeran? River. No, River. That one sounded like it was molded
Bad
into
Husband's hard though.
Bad Husband is the best song on the album. But
Yeah.
no, I take that back. No, it's not. It's it's Castle and a Rose because you can't have one without the other. Those two, Castle and a Rose, bro. You put those songs because it's back to, oh my goodness, bro. Because he explains about how it's about him, writing letters to Haley when she was a kid, and then he takes pills at the end of the first song, and then it collapses, and then in the next song it starts with him in the hospital, talking to himself, and then he says, "Let me rewind the tape," and then the track rewinds back to the first track, and he changes the lyrics. Oh my goodness, bro, that joke was amazing, bro. Those two songs, bro, it was just dope as hell to me. But besides those two,
can't dig the album,
bro, listen, Anthony, just go to the album and play the last two tracks. That's all you need, bro. Everything else could go screw itself, except for Bad Husband. Everything else could go screw itself. Those last two tracks, bro. Listen to what Eminem is saying in those songs, bro. I guarantee you're gonna think twice about what you heard, bro. I guarantee you, especially how the joint ends. Like you got here like back to back. Like don't have no break to think about what you heard. Just go back to back with it. Like it was something new.
I do it tonight.
But the two songs are called Castle and a Rose. But the thing about I just don't like how he has these. I hate how he does covers a lot. Like he'll take a popular song and then like switch it up. Like that song. Yeah, the rock song, or the one song he did on the Marshall Mathers LP2, where he was like, "Yeah, there's no rhyme or no reason for nothing." I was like, bro,
How did we forget about Mockingbird as one of the greatest songs of all time?
oh man, that might be his hardest one. You know what's crazy?
Yo.
You know what's crazy about that? How did I forget about that? You know what's crazy about that song? It's the only song where I think he curses one time.
That's crazy,
bro. He doesn't curse the entire song. He doesn't curse until the very end, where he goes, "And if that bird don't sing and that ring don't shine, I'ma break that. I'ma break that birdie's neck. Give it back to the jeweler who took it to you. And every carrot, don't fuck with that." But the whole song he doesn't curse. Like, and that song is just a heartfelt song. And honestly, bro, I like those songs like better, bro. The songs that come from the heart. Those are the best songs from any artist. Any artist, bro. But no, I don't know what the hardest song from Eminem for me is, bro. I really don't know because there's so many. There's Way I Am. Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh,
I want more of that. And I am whatever
like,
you say
Lose
I
Yourself.
am. Lose Yourself. God, that's a classic, though. Come on, though.
It was for the Call of Duty, bro.
Survival. This is survival of the fittest.
That shit's hard.
Bro, when I first heard it, bro, I hated it because I thought it was cringy. But after a while, bro, when it grew on me, I was like, yo, he's actually spitting hard on that joint too. Like he's saying a lot of like real, like when he said, "I'ma hop in and gun it like G Unit without the hyphen." I'm like, oh. I was like, yo, I like that G Unit without the hyphen because it spells gun it. I was like, yo, that's clever. But that one's tough. Honestly, I know Anthony said this multiple times, bro. That whole album is amazing. I don't know why people hate it so much. The Marshall Mathers LP2. That whole album is fire.
What's that one song? What's it called? Headlights?
Headlights? When he's apologizing to his mom?
Have you seen the music video to that?
Yeah, the whole music video is in first person. Yeah, I seen that joint, bro. That joint came out on Mother's Day and everything, bro. It's a fire album. Bro, that song, obviously Rap God. I mean, I can't hear Rap God too much. Rap God gets annoying really quick. Obviously, Bad Guy, the intro to the album, fire. I like the song I brought up earlier, Legacy, Asshole. There was another song on there that's amazing. So far, I mean, it has like 21 songs on that joint. It's a long album. But that album, I mean, it's not to me, his best album was the Eminem Show. That's his best album. He's not.
I feel you, man.
But I'm still trying to think what's his best song, though. I really don't know. I really don't know what his best song would be.
See, I'm looking at his music right
You're
now.
looking at a list of music, bro. I really don't. Okay, I listen. I mean, for me, his best song, his best verses come from his features.
To me, his best song, I would probably say,
I
hmm,
could give you a top 5, maybe. Like I put
Oh
um
no,
what
Stand the way
stands
I
up
am.
there. The way I am.
the song I'm thinking of is "Remind Me."
Yeah, that's what it
It
was.
was a
Yeah,
rock song, yeah. Okay, so it does open. You're right. Berserk does open up like that.
yeah.
Actually, I like that song, Berserk.
Berserk's pretty catchy. But like it's just it takes a second to get used to. When I first heard that, I didn't like it. But after a while, I was like, yo, this was pretty funny. You gonna rock this house and do the knocking down until the volume loud. Um, Not Afraid. You can't forget Not Afraid. Not Afraid is in top 5, if you, in my opinion.
I don't like that
Not
song,
afraid.
but
What? Not Afraid is.
no.
I like it because
What's
it's
the
just a
one like
personal
"No Love"?
song.
That shit's fire.
Or
That came out in
with Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
2010.
that shit's
Oh my
hard.
god, his verse on
No
that joint,
love.
yo, his verse
So
on there is
hard.
so hard, bro. I had that joint memorized, bro. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, Lil Wayne murdered that. He murdered that song, bro.
Um, what else? What else does he have? I think. Oh no, he's just. I feel like Eminem is only hard if you actually take the time to listen to him. He doesn't pass the ear test. Like he rarely passes the ear test. Only a couple songs come on, you're just like, ooh, you know what I mean? But like with thing of Eminem, you gotta listen.
Oh, wait. No, my favorite verse, one of my favorite verses from him is when he was on Dr. Dre's album, The Chronic 2001.
No, that's a classic.
Uh, what's the name of the song? What's it called?
Forgot about Dre.
F for Dre. Yeah, forget about Dre. That one. That's like one of my favorite Eminem verses.
No, that one and there's another one. There's another song on that joint. Um, when he says, "So what you say is what you say." Damn, I had that joke memorized for a hot minute, but I forgot how it goes. You know what I'm talking about? Just remember what you say,
I
what you
know what you're
said, what
talking
you
about.
you can say, you say what you say, what you whatever. This dude Eminem, dude, these crazy. Oh, how do you guys feel about D12? By the way, I never listened too much about them,
About
but like
D12.
D12, the Eminem's
I didn't
little
really, I didn't
little
really listen to
group,
him like
whatever.
that.
Me neither.
D12, nah.
He
Mm-mm.
had a couple good songs though, like fight music, and I like D12 a little bit. What's the
Yeah, I
one?
never really, nah. I couldn't get into him.
Here it is. Here's the lyrics I was looking for. This guy says, with that's first song I was talking about, he says, now you shut up, bitch. I am talking. Thought I was full of horseshit, and now you fucking worship the ground, which I am walking. Me against the world. So what? I'm Brian Dawkins versus the whole 0-16 Lions offense. So bring out the Giants, Falcons, and Miami Dolphins. And he said, it's a body bag game, bitch. I'm supplying coffins. And he just goes on and on. And I'm like, bro, like, I don't know how he could come up with something like that. I feel like when he made that song, bro, he was legit challenging himself to come up with a way to just rhyme in one rhyme scheme and just keep the song going. But enough about Eminem, bro. I'm getting tired of talking about Eminem, bro. Even I get tired of talking about him. Yo, y'all got a favorite Kendrick album?
Yes.
We
Are
talked
we,
about this already,
We did.
like twice.
Did we?
wait, hold on.
Damn.
Yes, some of us picked the Pimp a Butterfly, others picked Good Kid,
Oh, you
Mad
right.
City.
DJ was here for that one. You're right.
Me and DJ picked
Oh,
the
that's
Pimp a
right.
Butterfly.
You're
No,
right. You're
DJ
right.
picked Good Kid, Mad City. I think. I don't even remember what it
No,
was.
I picked Good Kid, Mad City. I think DJ picked Pimp a Butterfly.
I was on Pimp a Butterfly too. That's my
Um,
favorite Kendrick album.
Man,
I think,
This damn album is close though because of that Fear song. Oh, Fear is
I
the
think
fucking
I
joint,
like
bro.
Pride.
you said what?
Oh, Pride.
Pride.
Pride is dope.
For me
Woo!
is Duckworth, man. The last track on the album
Why does
about.
no one like Love?
I like that.
I mentioned that.
Come
I
on.
like
First of all, I like every track on that album. Let's get that out the way.
Yeah,
That's
I
the-
like every.
that's
that
the
song,
only-
nothing missed on
That's
that album.
the only album where every track I like.
I'll tell you what though, Humble got annoying quick.
I mean,
because-
Humble
Yeah,
got
yeah,
annoying because it was
Humble got
overplayed.
annoying.
When
Humble,
something
yeah,
you like
Humble.
would get
It was a
overplayed.
promo track. That's why. Remember the track came out.
It
The
was
track
a
came
single,
out. Yeah, it was a single.
It
Yeah.
was a single, yeah.
That one,
Um,
yeah,
They got
DNA,
so
bro. DNA makes me
DNA
want to
was
fight a
hard.
race war, dog.
Especially with
yo,
the video when
me,
Schoolboy Q comes out at the end.
me and
He's
Eric
throwing up
said
his
this.
set signs, bro.
Me and Eric said this when the album, like I think probably like 2 years ago, or probably around the time when we first met. DNA is 10 times better than Humble, but for some reason Humble's more popular.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. I mean, I don't know. It's Kendrick. It doesn't matter. Like I said, the whole album is fire. It's the only album that I could really actually no. I take that back. There's two albums. That album and For Your Eyes Only by J. Cole. Those are the only albums where I like every song on the record.
I couldn't get into For My Eyes Only.
Bro, I love every track on that album. Like,
I thought
Yeah.
it was too mellow.
I think that was the whole point. I feel like, but compared to KOD, it felt more like it came from J. Cole's heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like he was into it more than.
That's because I think what J. Cole, if he goes wrong anywhere, and I'm not even sure, but I feel like something where he goes wrong sometimes, that a lot of times in his music he's trying to prove a point.
He needs to work with
Yeah.
I think he needs to work with different producers. Like he needs to switch up his sound. He could still rap the same way, but he just needs to work
Right.
with somebody different. I don't know who, but
Yo, he killed that Everybody Dies. That
Oh
song
my
is so
God,
hard.
bro.
Mm-hmm. That
Kills
song
it.
goes in.
Killed
The
it.
way he rhymes it, and he like every
Nah,
first
it
bar
does.
wraps around back to the end of the original. Oh my god.
What about the Control verse by Kendrick?
that was probably one of the best verses ever.
I haven't heard that joint in a minute. I gotta go back and listen to it though. But I remember when I first heard it, I was like, "Yo, this new Kendrick wants all the smoke." I respect you, but I want to murder you.
too.
Bro, I
times,
know he
like-
did do it respectfully. He's talking about, I want to murder all you niggas. Like, yo.
At times like this, I wish Pac and Biggie and like all the legends that have died were alive to see what like they would think.
Like, what you wear, like, hip hop is gone? You know, like that type of.
Yeah, like,
I know what you
especially
mean.
of like these hard ass like Kendrick and Cole, like especially their hardest verses. Like I would love to get their opinions. Like especially like Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, like all these legends that
Mhm.
that created hip hop basically. I would
You
love
know
to get their
who's-
fucking opinion.
You know whose opinion I don't feel like is referenced enough as an old OG rapper who's still alive?
Who?
LL Cool J.
You're right.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like,
you
I
are
feel like
so
because I feel like
right.
because of his name, people who are new to him think he was a joke, but no, LL Cool J was one of the dirtiest.
No,
out,
he was nasty.
especially when it came to diss tracks, bro. LL Cool J would murk niggas.
You
Yeah,
know,
ain't he dropped Mama Said Knock You Out? That's a banger, bro.
I remember that. Yo, talking about who else intro to that song was from the Kangaroo Jack movie.
Same
Yeah.
dog, same.
Yo, that's the only reason why I knew that
Same.
song, bro. I was gonna knock you out. Like,
Same.
Yo, he still he
let's
has one
not
of the
let's not
hardest,
cap right now.
I'm
he
not
has one of the
capping, bro.
hardest verses in this that Biggie song "Flavor in Your Ear."
Oh, I remember that joint.
Yeah, he has one of the hardest verses on that track. It's Biggie and then him and then Busta Rhymes.
Oh snap!
Busta comes out with that. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, let me double back real quick. Since we brought up LL Cool J, okay, it made me think about how Eminem brought him up on Walk on Water, and then it made me think again. What do you guys think about that song, by the way, when it was released? Walk on Water.
Walk on Water?
Yeah,
Is that
It was nice, but it seemed a bit out of Eminem's realm.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's very fair. How about you, Ant?
I kind of felt that. Okay, wait. Water. Which one is that?
That was the track with Beyonce. You know.
Okay, but the piano joint.
Yeah, the piano
soft
joint.
piano. I thought it was.
Jesus.
Actually, you know what? I liked it. It grew on me though.
I don't want to say I liked it because it was Eminem, but I liked it because it was Eminem. But it grew on me though. At first, I was like, "Yo, when's the beat going to drop?" And then it didn't. And then I was like, I think the whole point was to make you focus on what he was saying because he didn't go fast. He didn't say anything that was too over the top and over your head. But I liked it. But I only brought this up because he mentions LL Cool J in that song. By his real name, by the way. I know people caught that. He called him by his real name in that song. J. Todd Smith or something like that. That's his name? James Todd Smith? Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah. LL Cool J, bro, Yeah, John, you're right. No one, I've never really heard what he has to say about hip hop now. I mean, he probably has in some like low key interview though. Um, I know I've heard opinions from Rakim and Redman and obviously Snoop. Snoop. All Snoop does now is just clown on these younger artists, bro. It's hilarious. Snoop. Oh my gosh, bro. Like he said one time, you seen the interview where he's with 50 Cent and all these other artists talking about he tried doing a little triplet flow in the booth one day, and he was like yo, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like if Tupac and Biggie were alive right now, I don't know how they would feel. I feel like
they would mess with more of the Kendrick and Coles. I'm not sure if Tupac would ever talk to Young Thug or like.
I don't know.
I don't know. Stuff like that is kind of hard to.
Cause here's my thing about, and I'll listen to gangster rap. I never really have, but I feel like Pac and Biggie, when they rapped about that stuff, they weren't flexing when they rapped about it. That was their life. They just rapped about what was going on around them. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like whenever an artist raps about, sex, money, drugs, and guns, whatever, I feel like they're capping, or they got a bit of that life and they want to make it seem like that's everything that's in their life. Which is not what Pac and Biggie were doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially Biggie. Biggie was trying to escape from all that stuff and he just couldn't. Pac probably could have escaped, but he didn't. It was just like that life always followed them. But I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I don't listen to gangster rap like that anyway. So my opinion isn't really valid.
Did you know his favorite meal was a meatball sub?
Shut up.
And that is Six Stack Keep It a Stack episode. Let me stop.
What?
Yeah.
That actually would have been a fucking dumb way to end this.
That would have been crazy,
we
bro.
We can finish the whole pod. We got 13 minutes. Might as well.
Yeah, man. Oh, we didn't even talk about Overwatch. That's crazy. We just had a whole discussion.
Yeah, we kept it strictly hip hop.
We kept it strictly hip hop. I'm fine with that.
This is like our second episode. We kept it strictly hip hop.
Yeah, it was episode 4, I believe, where we did it. But man, I mean, we had a pretty decent discussion. I mean, it was pretty good, right? I mean,
I always feel so out of place when it's out of hip hop because I don't have too much to say on it because I'm not like an in-depth music where I just love music, like listening to music.
Right.
I don't really.
For me, it's just hip hop for me, bro. I could care less about any other genre, honestly. That's just
consider like lyrically trash or like, this production was off and it's just like, well, I mean, I liked it.
Yeah, it sounds good. That's how I am. Like I said, my playlist goes from Wu-Tang to Adele to fucking Funky Town. It's unique, If it sounds good to me, I'm gonna listen to it.
I will. I'm that's metal and country. I'm not trying them stuff.
Wait, because some X music is considered metal.
There's also the fact that people consider X music trap metal.
I've tried that shit on your fight, your dad.
I've like he sings too, so
I've tried listening to metal, bro. I couldn't do it. I tried listening to country. I couldn't do it. I was like, this ain't
There's
for
one
me.
country
I
song
said the same thing.
Right
I said the same thing, but then there's some that gets me like, I know I'm not into like just the old town truck and tractor and blah blah blah. That shit I don't like that. But like I like the soulful country, like the dude Chris Stapleton. He has the song Tennessee Whiskey. It's just a beautiful song. And the man's got a great voice.
Beautiful one called,
not beautiful or anything. It just doesn't mess with me. Like yeah, I can see the value in it, but it's just not for me. I'm just like, yeah, that was cool, but I can't play it a second time.
Yeah, I got this friend. He likes blues. Like like if you ever seen the show Sons of Anarchy, all this music on there, he loves that kind of stuff. I vibe with some of it, most of it. I'm just like, it's not doing it for me, dog.
Right. I mean, you could appreciate like what's there. Like you could see it. You're just like, yo, this is some good music, but not for me.
Right.
That's kind of how I feel. But metal, I cannot do metal at all. I was just like, I don't know how niggas listen to this. I really do not know how.
I can do some metal.
I can't, bro.
Yeah, I
Like,
could do some.
like when I was playing NFL Street, some of the songs on NFL Street are metal, and I'm just like, bro, like,
No,
The
but
thing
that
I respect
might,
out
that
of
might
metal
be
is like there's a
heavy
lot of
metal.
skill. There's a lot of skill if you play actual instruments for metal music. Like the skill it takes to play those songs. Like you see how fast like the guitar's going and how
I
fast like, the
bet.
drummer's going. They're at 110 for like a good solid 2.5 minutes playing like very complicated notes. So I respect that.
2.5
shoot,
minutes.
I give them
You
that.
mean like an hour or two? Because they're performing all their greatest hits.
That
So they're
too.
110 the whole goddamn time.
Jesus
That's
Christ,
so
man.
much goddamn respect.
I give them respect. Don't get me wrong. I give them hella respect
Fingers
for
probably
pulling
have,
that
like,
off.
6-packs, bro.
Jesus, man.
And not to mention the screaming all the time. Like their vocal regimen has to be ridiculous.
Oh yeah, dude. Steven Tyler has lost his voice over
they
that
spend the
shit.
whole day talking in a whisper just to save their energy, bro.
I'm like, how do they do it?
I don't know, bro. I don't know how the hell they. I give them props. I give them props, but I can't be on the
Oh
consumer
yeah,
side of
so
it.
Eric, the reason you couldn't break stuff is like so the new setting they added was like when someone joins your thing, you have to either make them a visitor or a member.
You guys talking
Okay.
about Minecraft?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys are talking about Minecraft. Y'all some
On the
head
pod.
asses on the pod, bro.
Oh, I know we're still live. My
We're
bad.
still live,
I thought
bro.
The way you were talking, it sounded like
Finish
we were all paying attention.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. Yo, but you know what? Hey, we had a good discussion. I guess next time we'll talk about Minecraft and Overwatch.
we could give a quick discussion about Minecraft real quick. We could close on it. What we think about it.
Honestly, the Minecraft update, I haven't fully explored it yet, so I don't have an opinion on it yet. So far, I'm like,
I don't know if we can call it an update more as like just a console transfer because this is all stuff that, other than the bees, this is all stuff that PC pretty much had.
that's
Yep,
true.
My
yep,
opinion
exactly.
on it, I don't really like it.
I hate Anthony.
I don't really like it. Until they fix all the bugs on it, and then I'll give it another try. But
And then
on my
we get
world,
the nether update.
But there's biomes in another?
Not yet, not
Oh,
yet.
Not yet.
Oh, I was about to say.
That's
I
gonna
was
be the
about
next
to say.
update that goes live. I think this month.
For me,
It's it's this month, like in a week.
shut up, Anthony. Jesus.
you
Yo,
say?
he said, bro, he's just sandbagging and saying bullshit out of his ass. He doesn't play Minecraft, bro.
He's like, yeah, it comes out in a week.
He's like, yep, exactly. Like,
He's like, yeah,
That's
the
what I
bees,
thought.
bees.
That's what I thought you said. Now let me offer. This is a rebuttal.
but for me, bro, I'm gonna wait till the servers go live so I can have like an actual like full in-depth opinion on it because right now I just feel like it's in beta stage. That's what I'm looking at this right now. It's not
Yeah,
it's
still
not
mad
complete.
patching,
Shut up,
glitchy.
John.
Yo, the redstone rails. I don't know if it's because it's they're still working on glitches and shit. But the redstone rails are not fast no more. They're as fast as the normal rails. It's so annoying.
They probably changed the mechanics behind it.
Fuck.
No, bro, nothing's changed. I looked it up. It's
Damn.
Just, it might be glitching or they either nerfed it.
Oh, bro.
That's crazy. I'll test it out later on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna join you guys after the pod. But yo, you know what? I think we had a good discussion. You guys think we had a good discussion?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Word.
We went in depth with pretty much everything.
Word.
Probably, you
Um,
know,
I think we kind of went a little too deep with the hip hop again, but you know it happens. We got 3 niggas in here who like hip hop, so it's gonna tend to happen. Anyway, just keep it a stack. Listen, keep
or
it.
I don't know why you're leaving John out, but okay.
John just said himself he's not really
Oh.
too hip on hip hop. He literally just
Not
said
too
that.
hip on it. I mean, I just like music, dude.
I think John just likes
Like,
Childish Gambino,
the thing is that-
and that's pretty much it with rappers.
I like Childish
Okay,
Gambino.
whoa, partner. Now you're stepping on my boots. Look, Childish Gambino is my favorite and the best rapper ever to exist. But look, I mean, that's not all I like.
That's good. It's nice, but,
He's
I don't
nice.
know
I
about
won't know about best
Look.
rapper to exist.
People don't want to give him his credit because he's weird.
No.
That's all.
I like
This
no.
man
He
is
can rap. No,
legit
he can
flames.
rap. I give him props. He could definitely spit. But to say greatest ever exists, you're reaching into a deep barrel, my friend. I've never said that for any rapper, including my very favorite Eminem. I've never said because
I have never seen the attention to detail and creativity in anyone's music besides Childish Gambino.
Not even
No
like
one.
Kanye like that.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Kanye will do it. Kanye will do it, and then I'm just like, I feel it doesn't feel genuine for me when it's Kanye.
What?
I
You're
would say
crazy.
this, John. I would
You're
agree with you a little bit, but more of the older stuff. I seem like it was
Older
more-
Kanye is fantastic. But older Kanye is very not. I don't want to say
Kanye
not
has one
not
of the best
typical.
productions
It's
of all
very
time to this day.
It's
That
very
song, Runaway. You seen the video to that? Like the actual 23-minute video to Runaway?
Yes.
think
I
it's
will
just-
never shit on Kanye's creativity, but like creativity is also very what's the word?
Oh, why would you do that?
Subjective.
But greatest rapper
Well, then you're
to
correct.
exist,
But,
though?
It doesn't help that, but I relate to Gambino a lot more because of the context of his music.
I feel you on that. I mean, he is nice though. He's like top
No,
10.
I give him that. I give Childish Gambino his props, but I'm sticking to what I said. Greatest to ever exist? That's a deep barrel, my friend. That's a deep barrel.
Greatest.
Yeah,
I
bro.
stand by what I said.
That's a deep.
say-
Now, if you said greatest alive, okay, then I'll be like, all right, that's debatable. But to exist, that's a deep barrel, bro. That's deep. I wouldn't. Not even I would say that about M. And y'all know how I am about Eminem. I wouldn't even say that about him, bro.
Okay, well, I redact my statement because I don't know enough about hip hop to make that statement. But it's like his music in general. He's not just a hip hop artist or a rapper. He delves into so many different types of music, all
Right.
within a single song. Even that it's just like it's just. That's why he's my favorite musical artist. You ain't gonna hit me with that when Ed's in here, dog.
I'm
Yeah,
dead.
you're right.
I'm dead.
Everyone's doing a little
And
bit.
look, not even
A
that,
lot of
not even that. If you want to talk about that, that's the way you be on Joe Budden. No cap.
No cap.
Aw,
No
yeah,
cap.
you're right,
No
you're right.
cap. No cap. No cap.
No cap. I agree.
And
No cap.
Anthony on meatball
No cap.
subs.
Yeah,
No
definitely.
There's
No
need to get
cap.
personal.
And there you go. That's keep it a stack on Six Stack YouTube channel, bro. This is episode 6.
Hit it with the subs.
Uncalled for.
Yo, follow us on
That is
Twitter
not-
and
That is not
Instagram.
cool. Wait, hold on. We can hit it.
He's like, no, I don't. The people need to hear. This is a bullshit. I just got attacked.
That is disrespect. You're not gonna hit him with subs like that, bro. You're not gonna do that.
The
bro.
tags are on the screen. Just keep it a
Wait,
stack.
hey, what-
He's like, no, shut up.
Yo.
we're not doing the subs.
Yo, I was sucking shit. I can't. Yo, Anthony, I love you, bro. And, I had to throw a joke in there, bro. Gotta end it on a good note. Yo, this Six
So
Stack
the
keep.
subs is it, right?
Wait, what?
Yo, I can't.
Wait, what happened?
Yo,
What happened?
so you know how
Just
you
took a hard left.
know you know how you were like while John was talking about Childish Gambino, you were like, right?
Yeah,
And
no, I
then-
heard all that, but
Yeah.
what did he just say about the subs?
I said because John was like, you be slurping on Joe Budden, and you're like, yeah, no cap, no cap. But then I quickly said, yeah, and Anthony on the meatball subs, and Anthony was like, what? and then I followed it with, all right, you've been listening to keep it a stack on Six Stack, and then this dude Anthony was
No, wait, no.
okay, edit like that. Yo, Anthony, I love you. I love you, bro. It's all fun and games, bro.
What the fuck?
Oh man, but for real though, oh man, you listening to Keep It a Stack on Six Stack. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. The tags are on the screen. Episode 6. Thanks for listening. I'm Ed. I'm joined by John.
Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Damn.
You guys got quiet and I
joined.
immediately realized what I had done.
Joined by John, Eric, and Anthony, bro. Thanks for listening, man. Y'all have a good night. This is Thursday,
Eat at your local Subway.
Thursday, December 12th, 2019.
Don't
Join
kill
us.
yourselves. I was talking to a skeleton.
This joint took a hard left and then went back around the corner and made another left.
Go eat at your local Subway near you.
Oh my gosh, bro.
You said,
Nigga,
don't
that's
eat
a
at your-
circle.
You said don't eat at your local
Exactly.
Subway?
No, I said go.
No,
go
I said
eat at-
hard left went back around the corner, meaning he turned and went back to the corner he came from and made another left. Meaning went back the same left. Never mind.
Actually,
It
with
sounded
subs, everything rolls around.
it sounded better than my.
Yo, facts. Subway,
Um,
shout out to you endorsers.
nah, bro.
You heard?
No.
I'm being endorsed by
Side
Subway.
Side note. Have y'all tried Subway's Reuben sandwich? Oh
Yes,
my
I
god.
have. It
Oh
is
my
delightful.
god.
Nah, what is that?
Reuben is with what's the meat, Anthony? It's corned beef. Corned beef. No, corned beef if and
And Swiss.
no, it's Swiss and I forgot the little that stuff they put in there. It's like it's not onions. I forgot the name of it, bro. That don't taste so good. Man, we're supposed to end this pod right now, bro, and I'm over here still doing this.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood
So
to
we
eat
are
Subway.
ending
It
it
makes
on
me shit my
subs.
brains out, bro. Fuck that. Subway goes right through me, bro.
God damn. I set myself up.
Corned beef. It's corned beef, Swiss cheese, and sauerkraut. That's what it is. Oh my gosh, bro. That joint's
Alright,
amazing.
people, get some Subways.
Anyway.
Remember, don't get that Popeye's pigeon sandwich.
Yo, Popeye's pigeon sandwich.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Listen to Keep It a Stack. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. I said this for the third time already on the screen. It's episode 6. I'm Ed. Joined by Eric, John, and Anthony. Thanks for listening. You guys have a good night. Join us on Monday night at 8 o'clock for episode 7. Thanks again. Have a good night.
Subs.
Eh.